It's all right, Ron. Just let it out, Ron. It's cool, Ron. It's cool, Ron. Just let it out, brother. If you need a
Nothing's
second,
cool.
it's okay, Ron. If you need a second, just let it out, my man. It happens. You know what I mean? It does happen, Ron. Yes, it does.
53 long years the city of New York has waited. The Knicks franchise, the Knicks fan base, the diehards, everybody in New York has waited for this moment for a very long time. 1973. 1973 was the last time the New York Knicks have won the NBA championship. As we know, this is one of the biggest markets in the world. One of the biggest. I'm gonna speak nice today. One of the biggest and best fan bases in the world. Jay, I'm gonna kick the mic to you first, because man, this must be incredible. This must be incredible.
Man, the last time the Knicks won a championship, 2 months later we created hip hop. So great things is about to happen for the rest of the world. Because we on top, man. This is the greatest basketball team you've ever seen. The only conversation we having for the rest of the summer is how Jalen Brunson is a top 5 player in the NBA. He's not 5, he's not 4, he's not 2, he's not 3. He's number 1. He's the best player in the world. The Knicks are the best basketball team. We're the best championship team in the last 10 years, hands down. Not a single team has beaten us, hands down. If you want to go back 25, 30 years, absolutely. We're the best basketball team to ever touch a court. What are we talking about? The Knicks are NBA champions. No, get back here, Ron. No. I want everybody that said we couldn't do it. I want Damo up here. I want Ron. I want chill for the first 2 rounds. Who else? Mustard, you better be out right now buying a Jalen Brunson fucking jersey. And next time you on this motherfucking show, I better see a Jalen Brunson jersey on. I'm not playing around, man. Let's fucking go. Knicks is on top. This was probably the greatest finals performance closeout game I've ever seen by an individual player. Jalen Brunson was absolutely fucking phenomenal, crazy. The team wasn't there. He said, you know what? Get on my back, y'all. We're going to the chip, nigga. Let's go. Let's get up out of here, bro. Shout out. Man, come on, y'all. Yo, I'm so hyped, bro. I was running around just punching shit last night. Yo, Jalen Brunson, we're going to hurt something for you today, bro. We're going to hurt something for you today, bro. It's for you. It's for you, JB. Mm-hmm. It's for you.
Ron, I want to put on your mind that in the last 8 seasons, just so you know, last night, Ron, that's the 4th Eastern Conference champion. That means that every other year, a team from the East came out and won the NBA championship. The East ain't as whack as you say it is, Ron. It's just not. The East is not as whack as you say. Not only is this the 4th Eastern Conference champion. Jay, can you tell them how many games they beat San Antonio in yesterday? And can you also tell them 2 years ago, how many games did Boston beat Dallas in? Mop them dudes out the playoffs. Mop them dudes right out the playoffs. The East ain't as whack as you say it is, Ron.
Nowhere near.
It's not. It's not as whack as you say it is, Ron.
The Knicks aren't as whack as I say they are.
Don't say nothing, Ron.
No,
you just here to get belt.
The East is not as whack as you say it is. The Knicks are a lot better than we gave them credit. And Jay, I'm 100% confident that I came up here. I don't think you was here that day. I came up here, and when I say that I got bum rushed, I asked a simple question. Because you know I'm very intellectually curious, and I asked the question, considering how the Knicks was rolling, and they had already done away with Cleveland, and I'd asked, I was like, "Yo, is it ridiculous for me to think that whoever come out the West, the Knicks can smoke these dudes? Whoever come out the West, the Knicks can just smoke these dudes." I got ran over by a dump truck, literally. I got jumped like I was getting initiated into the Bloods of the Crips. There's no way that that's happening, Chill. Only except it did. It's just so difficult, Ron. Last night, watching the San Antonio Spurs jump on the Knicks up 15, jump on the Knicks up 12, and you know it's going to happen. You know they're going to let them back in. You know that the Knicks are going to come back because we've seen it the majority of the series, that they jump on these dudes 14. They jump on these dudes 12 points. They jump on these dudes 16. And the Knicks is just keep playing. And eventually leads just get cut down. I think that this series, because I know that a lot of y'all want to talk about how bad De'Aaron Fox is, and I want and how Dylan Harper should take over the reins at the lead guard spot, and I could get with that. But what this series showed is that this Spurs team, we ain't there yet. We're getting there, but we ain't there yet. We got a lot of work to do. Just so you know, Stephon Castle, he hasn't scored a bucket since the 3rd quarter of Game 4. He didn't score a bucket. I just want to put that on your mind. Like a lot of the stuff that's going on with the San Antonio Spurs is that of a team that's not ready. The Knicks are clearly better than them. Clearly better than them, and they're the NBA champs. Got to give it up to them. They're the NBA champs.
What's good, Swiper? Since apparently I can't talk, I just have to sit back and take real. Swiper, do you have anything that you would like to speak on with the NBA Finals? More specifically, Game 5. Like, what's your takeaways? Trust me, I'm right there with you.
That was some Michael Jordan stuff from Jalen Brunson. I mean, that was the first thing that crossed my head last night. I remember watching the game, and they were down, 10, 12 points or something like that in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting here just like, all right, cool. They might be able to pull this one away. But the crazy thing is, Jay, I remember in the first half, they got up crazy, and then they got back in the game in the first quarter. And then I remember they got within 7. What was the halftime score? Exactly. Y'all remember?
42-37. I remember.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So when they made that 3, and San Antonio made a 3 right before the half. And so I'm just like,
it was actually
this don't feel right. Yeah, this don't. And I even asked on Twitter, I said, do the Spurs actually think that they can beat this team? Like, because at some point it's like if you're constantly getting chased down and you're up 15 points and it doesn't matter. I don't think, if it happened to me 3 times, and then even in the game we won, we did the same thing. I don't think that they believe they could beat them. I think at some point reality just set in. And I think when it got in the fourth quarter, the game got close again. And on Brunson, number one, is already on the heater. Like it's already like one of those situations where he's literally doing the Jordan thing.
Sure.
Like he's literally doing the Michael Jordan thing, where it's like game 6 in Utah, nobody else can score. I'll score half of our points. Mm-hmm. And Brunson, he hadn't really had a great series for a lot of the series. He had a really good moments, but like this game, wire to wire, nobody could score in the first quarter with Brunson. Nobody could score in the first half from Brunson. Nobody could score in the third quarter consistently. And then Brunson just backpacked and did what he did. And so, we were having all kind of, conversations about finals MVP and this and that. And I thought it was a really good conversation. I thought OG and Carl Anthony Towns had great arguments and stuff like that. And I think Brunson struggled, and we know what that's been. But
we was having a real conversation about other guys too, Swipe, but that's a fact. We were having a real conversation about OG and
that was like the first 2 games. And then after game 3, it was like, oh, okay, well, Brunson's woke up. If he balls out game 4,
it's half the series, right?
Probably get it.
It's not like it's one game, half the series.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying though, actually, it turned out to be 3 out of the 5 games.
Yeah,
the last 3 games, Jalen Brunson was nails, cold as ice. Jalen Brunson was low key the best player on the floor all last 3 games.
Well, I mean,
OG, he didn't show up
OG was going crazy like in the last game. Like he had 33 points in that game. Like that was. Yeah. But this Brunson game, Ron, this is how crazy this is, y'all. He had 8 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the second quarter, 14 points in the third quarter, and then 15 points in the fourth quarter. And would you like to know, he didn't shoot less than 50% in any quarter yesterday. It was just an all-time heater. Like anything he wanted to do yesterday. And when he put Wemby, Wemby, he hasn't had a drive against him, I don't think, like this whole series. But when Wemby got on his hip and Brunson was doing that herky-jerky nonsense, and it was able to like boom, 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 kind of leaned into him, did a little step back in the middle. I'm just like,
yeah,
bro, y'all better pack it up. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like, this is not about slandering. This is just situational. What happened? We got Jalen Brunson. Your hired gun is De'Aaron Fox. And he blanked on all 4 of his shots in the fourth quarter. Blanked. So while Brunson's doing his thing, Ron, they're like, okay, veteran, go get us. And he was nowhere to be seen. He choked like I've never seen choke. And then on top of that, they missed free throws, Ron.
Yes.
Like they couldn't do anything. They got tight and they choked.
Well, let me ask you this, White, because you brought up the choke. Is it fair to say that the Knicks broke them after game 3? I think they were broken.
Yeah,
I think that they were broken because when you the reference that I bring up, Ron, is I bring up Rocky and Apollo Creed. Remember in the first Rocky, and Creed is just hitting him with body blows and smashing him, cracking his ribs, and Rocky is just getting up like, come on, you looking at this dude like, what else do I have to do? Like this dude just won't go away. And I feel like after what they did in Game 4, when they came back from being down almost 30, and this was in 21 minutes too, by the way, Jay. Like half the game's already over. We got less than half the game to come back from that lead. There is no lead that's insurmountable for this group. On top of that, to have the confidence and the wherewithal to know these dudes gonna let us back in, and they know we're gonna let them back in. They know for a fact we're gonna let them back in. I mean, I think that does something to a team psychologically. Just so you guys know, right? Just so you guys know, Stephon Castle didn't score a bucket until he got that dunk in the fourth quarter.
The tip in. Yeah,
he didn't score a bucket. Right? So, I mean, I can appreciate the logic about De'Aaron Fox. I mean, Wemby was for best in the world talk, Ron.
Wemby choked too.
He was okay.
Don't talk about that shit for the rest of the summer.
And by the way, Chill,
okay.
And by the way, Chill, it's the same thing. Remember what Mike Jordan said rather, when they finally got their chance to beat the Pistons after all them years, and they just walked off the floor. So I shook your hand all these years. Like that, Wemby is like, we'll talk about him a little later or whatever. But Wemby definitely he has some, like, first off, he should have been out with a flagrant, and he should have been suspended. Period, because that was a very clear, like, illegal closeout. Like, I don't know what they were watching. They just didn't want to throw him out of the game and throw him out of the series. But with Chill, he has some emotional, like, stuff he really needs to, like, forget all that Shaolin monk nonsense or whatever else. Like, shake their hand, and then on top of that,
he's soft.
Missing free throws and clutch again.
You know why? That's usually what happens when you're a kid and you don't really know what you're doing. That's usually what happens. I don't know if it's anything else except that he's a kid, Ron. He know what he was doing. So
why are we saving him with the kid label? Give him the soft label, like we would have gave Cat if Cat was in the same situation and Cat was breaking free throws down the stretch and Cat was being immature. We would have gave Cat the soft label.
Two things can be true. Two things can be true though, Jay. You could be a kid. You could be a kid and be soft too. Two things can be true.
Ron.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. In 2012, nobody called KD soft. In 2007, nobody called Bron soft. Like,
said he choked.
But I'm saying though, like this is
what are you talking about? Yeah, they did.
I don't remember nobody calling KD soft in 2012.
LeBron James, he had 0 points in multiple fourth quarters.
Nobody called him soft. No,
they
I
said
2007. I said 2007. Not 2012, not 2011, Bron. 2007, Bron. When he got there as a young boy, and it's like, damn, you really not
got to do with
choking. You can say choked. I'm saying we're not calling him soft.
He walked off the court with his head down. He walked down the court with his head down. That's soft. That's a soft move. That's soft.
You're a child. Same. But I'm keeping the same logic that we kept. I'm keeping the same logic that we kept with KD when he first went to the finals. It got roughed up. The same time LeBron went to the finals in 2007, it got roughed up. This is what happens when you young and get to the final. Shaq, when he went to the finals and got swept,
they ain't do that though. They shook hands.
Ron, that's not what happened though. When LeBron got beat, him and Tim Duncan at least had a chance to have a conversation and like to say, words. But even, and again, I know some people don't care about this. It's just about that like sportsmanship stuff. I think that matters. I think if you're gonna be in here talking and doing all this nonsense and like
all that shit,
shake their hand at the end of the game. Especially if you were part of the reason you lost. Ron, he's a part of the reason they lost in both fourth quarters and back to back.
He's a big part of the reson they lost. No, he's a part of the reason why they lost every game.
But he want to get in the game. But he want to get in the camera and be like, hey, I think I'm the best player in the world. The offense, defense. I think I'm just this. I think I'm the MVP and all this other stuff. Go be the MVP and shake their hand.
Yeah, shaking hands don't got nothing to do with being the best player in the world. Just because you shake, Luke Cornett shook everybody's hands. Does that make Luke Cornett hard?
I think you're
he's not soft though.
When you are the
he won't dunk a fucking ball.
When you are the primary one,
he out there getting bullied.
The goalposts just keep moving around, bro.
I'm saying it's not. Those two have nothing to do with each other. They have nothing to do with each other.
Ron, it's the response. If you take the responsibility of being the team leader, which he consistently does, in the press conference, except when they lost in game 3 or whatever versus the Thunder, then yeah, it is a part of your job to congratulate the other team. But you don't have to. Because you know what? Not everybody's built like that, Joe. And I'm with that.
No, they're not. And it's called sportsmanship too, Ron. It is. It's called sportsmanship at the end. It is called sportsmanship. And I don't expect you to shake hands like right after, because there's the emotional aspect of it. They're super duper happy and all of that sort of stuff. But I mean, like this again, Ron, he's young. And like we're trying to make Wemby into something that he's not yet. That's all. That's really all it is. We're trying to turn Wemby into something that he's not yet. Is he going to be that? I think he's going to be that. He's just not that yet. That's really all this is in the end. And I think that him throughout the course of this series showed how young he is, showed how inexperienced he is, showed how immature he is, showed how not ready for the stage consistently that he was. So that's where we are with him. That's exactly where we are with him. Now, Ron, you were the one, and I'm very much willing to take the blame when I say some wild stuff. Ron, you think he's the best player in the world. When you're the best player in the world, there's things that come with that. There's expectations, not just expectations from other people, but from you, because he thinks that too. He said it himself. I think I'm the best player in the league. He said that. So there's an expectation level that you have for yourself when you're the best player in the league. There's a way that you conduct yourself when you're the best player in the league. There's a way that you have to play consistently when you're the best player in the league, because you're held to a higher standard. You held yourself to that because you said that. To us, I think that I'm the best player, period. This includes Joker, Jason Tatum, Giannis, all of these other dudes. I'm the best player in the league. So when we get to the NBA championship, I have to play to that level of the best player in the league. He didn't do that. He did not do that. And that's a large part of the reason why they lost. That's a big reason why they lost.
Yeah. Wemby just got some growing up to do. Spurs got to
That's
get
all,
better.
Ron. That's really all it is.
Spurs got to grow. It's I'm really not.
I know you do. Who doesn't have to grow up? The adult in the room, Dylan Harper. He ain't got to grow up.
I mean,
he ain't got to grow up at all. He grew up.
He still got growing to do.
Nah, he ain't got to grow up at all.
That's a fact, Ron.
He
ain't grow up. He's already 30 years old. He's already 30 years old. He walked in the game. Got 25 points off the bench as a 20-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
20.
For the second straight game, right? He had 20 game before too, right?
He had 20. I think he had 21 in the game 4, right?
And he was the only in that game 4. He was the only equalizer down the stretch that really kept the Spurs even, like scoring in those stretches. Like he's cold. That boy.
Jay, am I ridiculous to say without Harper they smoked San Antonio?
Oh hell yeah!
Like,
but hold on,
smoke them dudes.
Why Dylan Harper don't get the kid label too? Right? We not giving Dylan Harper didn't play like a kid. Dylan Harper played like a grown man. So we're not gonna tip our hat to Dylan Harper and then give Wemby the kid bail. That cannot, like, those two things can't happen at the same time.
But yes, it can, because there's some freshmen that can play varsity, and then there's some freshmen where it's like, buddy, you're not good enough. You got to sit on the bench. And then it's some freshmen where it's like, you're just not even, you're talented. You could shoot, you could dribble, but you're not strong enough to play in this game yet. You got to play JV for another year. I'm saying, like, and once again, hey, hold on. But Jay, an excuse can be the truth, and the truth can be an excuse. So I'm saying, like, I might be making an excuse, but it's also just the truth. He's 22 years old. Like, I'm not saying anything that's a lie.
And the truth are two different things, Ron.
No, I'm saying, but they can be this.
That's what I'm saying. But there's a difference between it. I think there's a difference between an excuse and a reason. Those two things ain't the same thing. Like, excuse is something that's repetitive. Reasons are something that's different. Now, the reason why the San Antonio Spurs, one of the reasons why the San Antonio Spurs lost was immaturity. That's one of the reasons why they lost. We can't keep using the same excuse of they're young, because they ain't always going to be young. They're going to get older. Are they going to mature? Right? Like Dylan Harper. I use this reference for Swiper because Swiper's a football guy. Swiper, I don't know if people remember, but Colin Kaepernick ran for 200 yards and threw for 200 yards in the NFC
Green Bay.
Ran for 2, and like no quarterback in NFL history had ever done that. He kind of came on the scene like out the blue. All of a sudden, people go home and they start doing some homework on Colin Kaepernick, and we start to figure out who he is. He ain't really that good on the run. Like his pocket presence. They start to do some homework on him, and turns out maybe he ain't as good as we think he may be.
Man, only thing that happened to Colin was Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly ruined Colin Kaepernick. That's what ruined him.
He looked to me like he wasn't doing his homework.
It's like you gave Ron the playbook, and Ron was like, XYG, nothing. Exactly what that is.
He looked like he did. He looked like he wasn't doing his homework.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, go ahead.
I say that to say, Ron, that Dylan Harper, who I think is going to improve, is now on everybody's radar. Like he just came out of nowhere. And when I say nowhere,
you can't do nothing about this though, Chill. You could be on my radar all
Colin Kaepernick situation.
This dude is like he is going. I told you already. He's going to be an MVP candidate.
Chill. And the reason why I'm saying this,
yeah, get that mid range down. But
I mean, he made a couple last night.
Yeah, some floaters in there.
For me, no. I mean, he made the turnaround shot, the same one that he dropped OG on last game. He made that this game. He made a midi where he got to the middle of the key.
Didn't he make what 2 minutes left, Ron, where he made that clutch bucket?
Yeah, that mid range, right on the right when he stuck that jump shot. I was like, "Ooh, this kid ain't playing."
Chill, the only reason why I'm saying this isn't a Colin Kaepernick situation or a situation where once teams start scouting you, it's going to be tough for you, is because. Like, obviously, it does get tougher the more teams scout you. And, like, when they give you the Jalen Brunson treatment where they're hounding you, doubling you, denying you, all of that. Yeah, but the thing about it is also, too, he got Stephon Castle, he got Wemby, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is when you do this to the Oklahoma City Thunder and then turn around and do it to a team as physical as the New York Knicks with defenders like OG, McHale, and, the other Josh Hart, the other guys that they got over there, I'm sold. I don't know how high the ceiling goes. I don't know. I'm not saying that he's going to be this, he's going to be that. I just know that nigga can ball.
Ron, he just averaged. He just averaged as a rookie in an NBA Finals. He just averaged 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and he shot 61% from 2.
Off the pine.
61% from 2.
He was rocking.
Chill. Jersey getting represented right now.
He was rocking.
New Jersey
no doubt about that.
Represented heavily. But yo, when you in the house, what's going on? I want to hear from you.
Ben Brook, what up, brother?
You New York cosplayer?
Cowboy Bob is in the back. Football breakdowns in the back. Anybody in the chat, if you guys want to jump on here, jump in the Discord. I'm gonna drop the link. We'll be on here for probably say like another hour. I want to get some people up here, get some fan reactions and whatnot. But Penn, talk to me, man.
I was wrong. Yeah, there's really no other way to say it. I was wrong. I was wrong about how good I thought Jalen Brunson was. I was wrong about how good I thought this Spurs team was. And I was damn wrong to go to my friend's birthday party last night because I missed the second half of this game and I had to watch it this morning. And I am super hungover. 6 whiskey glasses and an entire bottle of wine. I'm on another planet right now. So I don't know how you do this, bro.
I'm right there with you, bro. I had some ginger beers last night.
Well, I'll tell y'all what.
What's a
ginger beer is really good too, by the way.
Ginger it's a non-alcohol. It's a non-alcoholic drink, but guess what? It's pop.
So how are you right where I am? You're not where I am
because I didn't go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep.
I'll tell you what, Swipe. I'll tell you what, Penn. I'm sober. I can tell you that. I'm sober, and I'll tell you right now, I'm on planet Earth. The Knicks just won the NBA championship. Just so y'all dudes know. Yes, the Knicks won the NBA championship.
Shout outs to the people on Discord. I was watching on my phone on Discord, but I was trying to be respectful. It was one of my good friends' birthdays, and the entire night I'm thinking like, I really don't want to tell this dude who's dating this girl that he's messing up because she's crazy. Because she's gone through the whole friend group, and she's not a good girl, right? So I'm like, if I just have enough whiskey, I'll eventually just say it. And apparently, I said it. So yeah, there you go. That's
you got that truth serum in you. Is that what you did? You got that?
I told him, I was like, yo, she is using you, bro. She is messed. People are just like, yo, this is not a place to do this. But
yes, it is, Ron. If she for the streets and you my man, I got to put it out there, Ron. Get on, Ron.
How you got 40 friends at a birthday party and none of them going to tell you what she's doing? Nah, I had to tell them. And now we telling international YouTube that girl is for the streets.
I can tell you who. I can tell you who for the street. I can tell you who in the streets, and that's Knicks fans because they just won the NBA championship yesterday. That 100% happened.
After this, I'm gonna get arrested right after the show. Well, promise.
Yeah. Jay, stay out of jail, bro.
Look me up on the bookings. Promise y'all. Ron, don't even send me the 200. Paid on the bail, bro.
Stay out of jail, bro.
I'm about to go stupid.
Nah, stay out of jail, man. No, shout outs to the Knicks. And also, like, I can't believe De'Aaron Fox followed up that performance in Game 4 with what he did last night. I really can't. Insane, man. Like, I could have put it in the bank. I was like, oh man, with all the nonsense we're talking about, like, he is going to come out of the gate and just really redeem himself. And it's just like, what?
He plays like an 11-year-old. That's what he played like. When you get out there and you got your big talented AAU team, he played like the 11-year-old with the basketball point guard, throwing the ball everywhere. Then you pushing Josh Hart.
That was dumb.
Pushing him, not even making an attempt on the ball in the middle of a game in the finals.
That was bad.
Bro, he just don't. His basketball IQ was so underwhelming in the series. So underwhelming.
Do they have to trade him right now? They have to trade him, right?
It's going to be hard to trade him, though. How do you trade somebody who's going to be making $60 million in 29? Like he's making more than Jason Tatum. Oh no, only Jason Tatum, SGA, Luka, and I think one more player will be getting paid more than him. I don't know if it's Jaylen Brown. I know there's only 4 players in 2029 as of right now that will be getting paid more than De'Aaron Fox. Who's taking that money?
And please don't leave out, Ron, the fact that I sucked the last time you saw me. Don't just leave that part out. The fact that I'm making the bread, that's extra. That if he got busy in the NBA finals, like it would be a less difficult sell. But the fact that I was awful, no.
Dylan Harper is too good to come off the bench. I think he's too good to come off the bench right now, but like going forward, he's way too good to come off the bench, Joe. And unfortunately, these 3 guards cannot play together.
Is he?
Yeah, he's way too good to come off the bench, Joe.
What's making you hesitant on Harper? Because I'm trying to understand. Like, he just did what Tatum did in 2018 in that run.
Well, that's
he basically did the same thing that Tatum did.
Why is that different?
Well, because he didn't have the same responsibility that Jason Tatum had.
He also didn't go as far as Jason Tatum did.
That's not true at all. So
what?
In 2018,
he closed a lot of games, Joe.
He played better teams than Tatum did. What are you talking about? He was scoring versus better defense than Tatum was.
Right. And he did. Okay, so as a rotation guy, playing behind De'Aaron Fox, who was underwhelming. Whoa. Underwhelming in these playoffs. That's who I'm playing behind. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum was supposed to be playing behind Gordon Hayward all season. Let's be clear about that. And I got thrusted into the starting lineup. And with getting thrusted into the starting lineup, we get to the Eastern Conference Championship where I go up against LeBron James. 2018 LeBron James, by the way.
What's that got to do with one player? One player. Yeah, one player. One player. Yeah.
Well,
who else was on that team?
I'm sorry. One player?
Who else was on the team?
He wasn't just one player, Swiper. He wasn't just
that team got swept. That same team got swept. No, who else was on the roster?
What team?
But this thing, Chill, sometimes when you talk about LeBron, you get so lost on that name. Cool. The Thunder were way better than that team.
I'm not saying
way better.
I'm not saying that
the Knicks are way better than that Cavaliers.
I'm not saying whoa. I'm not saying that they're not way better from a talent standpoint, but when you got a guy in LeBron James who was doing what he was doing that season, and I don't want to make this about LeBron James. Jason Tatum had a different responsibility than what Dylan Harper had. Dylan Harper's coming off.
It wasn't getting buckets like this.
No, he was not, and I'm not going to argue that point. No, he was not. But the fact that as a rookie, taking his team to the Eastern Conference Championship.
I was the best guard. I was the best guard of my team versus I can make an argument. I was the best guard of my team versus the Knicks in the finals.
So if I go back and look at who they played, who did the Celtics play?
The Bucks.
On their way to they played the Bucks,
the Cavs, and then first round was
So Jason Tatum as a rookie, which was the 2017-2018 season.
It was the Bucks, the Sixers.
The Sixers. And
the Cavs.
Chill.
Yes, sir.
You don't. Dylan Harper is his daddy's son, but you do not have to entertain Dylan Harper and Jason Tatum conversations right now. So you don't have to do that.
You're right, because Dylan Harper better than Jason Tatum.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Oh, sure, but what's wrong? Hold on. I said that.
But wait, Ron, where my money at?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
The only person I'm giving
Yo,
money
Ron,
to
where my money at? No. Damn that. You bet not pay now one time before I get my money.
I gotta go to church, y'all. I don't got time for this.
I swear for God, if you pay tithes today before I get my money, I'm robbing the church house.
Whoa.
Hey, we need our break. Ox need his money, yo. When we need that, we need our money.
Where my money at? Don't come to New York, Ron, without paying me. I'll tell you that right now, boy.
Shit, you better get in with Ox. Hey, I'll drop the location.
Can we just clarify for the clips? Chill. I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying since he did the same thing Tatum did by being a rookie, he just scored 370 points in the playoff run. Is that the amount of points that he just scored? He basically shot 60% from two, from wire to wire, getting in the paint versus Donovan Clean and that Portland defense versus Rudy Gobert and that Wolves defense versus the Thunder defense, which is one of the best of all time, and then versus a really, really good New York Knicks defense. He literally went wire to wire and had the best guard rookie run since Magic. And then on top of that, he led his team in scoring from the perimeter in games 4 and 5 in the NBA Finals as a baby. I'm not saying that he's like guaranteed to, be Magic Johnson, but I think in terms of just like where he is right now, he is insane. So we have like the poise, the maturity, the control for a baby.
I think that we overreacting to what Jason Tatum did when they went up against that Milwaukee Buck team. Didn't they have Giannis on that group and they ended up?
Are those teams?
Swipe, but this is my issue that I'm having with you. What you do? This is my issue that I'm having with you. You keep talking about teams. I have a different responsibility as a rotation guy than I do as a starter. Completely different. My job as a rotation guy is to come off the bench and to hold the fort and to supplement what we're not doing. As a starter, which is what he wasn't even supposed to be that season. He was supposed to be playing behind Gordon Hayward. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
What happened to all that? We all have a role shit. And if you start, it don't matter. And if you come off the bench, it don't matter. You know what Dylan Harper's role was? You know what Dylan Harper's role was? You know what Dylan Harper's role was? To be better than Stephon Castle, who got all NBA votes. You know what Dylan Harper's role was as a backup league guard? An all NBA player. No way. And you know what? To carry Victor Wembanyama, who's the best player in the world. Dylan Harper last night was the Spurs' best player.
I ain't gonna
Dylan Harper. He absolutely was, man.
In this series, you can argue. Hey, if somebody can make the argument that he was the Spurs' best player in this series. Now, obviously I got Wemby, but the composure that he played with throughout this.
At minimum, he was their second best player. I'm not gonna argue that.
No, that's not even for that's not even.
At minimum, he was their second best player.
That's not even for debate. He was clearly their second best player. So I'm saying like
he wasn't going band for band with Bron though.
Neither was Tatum. What are we doing?
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. No. Game. So one game, he was not going wide. He was not going band for band with 2018 LeBron. I'm not gonna let y'all lie to me.
Game 7, I'm lying. Game 7,
one game. And Dylan Harper didn't go band for band with Jalen Brunson.
But guess what? We didn't say that. That's the great thing.
No, he played. No, Ron. He played absolutely. Dylan Harper played great this whole playoffs. Dylan Harper showed who he is. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a knock on Dylan Harper. I'm just saying sometimes I take shit a little too far. That's all I'm saying.
We are talking about 20-year-old Jason Tatum. I'm not talking about Jason Tatum last year. I'm not talking about 20-year-old Jason Tatum had flaws.
I get it.
You guys not remember this?
So does Dylan Harper.
No, I'm saying
I'm keeping up with you.
Yeah, obviously. But what I'm saying is I don't want you guys to get caught up. When you guys hear Jason Tatum, you guys will start thinking about first team All NBA Jason Tatum.
No,
I'm talking about skinny Jason Tatum, who majority played in the mid range before he got.
Wait, hold on.
When he was still dunking on people.
Harper played better. Harper played better in this series than Tatum did versus that same Cavs team you're bringing up. That's why
he didn't.
It's like you're not even. Harper. You said Harper didn't play
as a rotation player.
No, stop. No, chill. You have to stop.
Jason Tatum was
I'm not going to stop this.
Chill. He was better than Fox.
No.
He was better than Fox, and he was better than Castle.
Coming off the bench, just like Manu.
What you got to do with Jason Tatum?
No.
What's the bench got to do with being worse than?
Yeah, what does that got to be? What does that mean?
Is Dylan Harper a better player than De'Aaron Fox?
He was this playoff. He was this entire playoff.
I didn't ask you that.
Hey, chill. I could only go based on the last 16, 17, 18 games I seen.
Do you think he's better than Dylan Harper?
All right, so chill. Here's because I jumped in the Discord last night and we had this conversation.
He's better than De'Aaron Fox.
This is all I'm gonna say. Hold on, right quick, chill. This is all I'm gonna say. And this is my take on it. We've seen the regular. We know the past. We know who De'Aaron Fox is. We don't really know who Dylan Harper is. We got the regular season. Based on watching the regular season, De'Aaron Fox was the better player. But the stakes are a little higher in the postseason. Now, I know De'Aaron was injured. I know. But I can only go based on the last 16, 17, 18 games.
He outplayed De'Aaron Fox in
the playoffs where the stakes are higher, the teams are better, the schemes are more complex, the coaching's tighter, the defenses are better.
And somebody's getting guarded by Landry Shamet, and somebody's getting guarded by OG Anunoby.
Jason Tatum better than Gordon Hayward in 2018? Like what? No, like that's not. We know he wasn't, but he's definitely
and we wouldn't be saying that Jason Tatum, and we wouldn't be comparing Jason Tatum to another rookie who got busy because he had the option, because he had the luxury of playing behind Gordon Hayward. And getting busy playing behind Gordon Hayward. Jason Tatum did not have the luxury.
This coming off the bench stuff is. This coming off the bench stuff is so ridiculous, Cho. Like,
no, it's not.
No, it really is because he was closing games, and I don't think
you're getting guarded by Landry Shamet.
No, cut this bullcrap. Stop. No.
Y'all
comparing Tatum to Knicks just won the championship.
His dad, just for context, his dad, chill. His dad started a whole bunch of games. He won a bunch of championships. Do you realize Dylan Harper just scored more points in any playoff in this first playoff run than his dad ever did?
Why is it way different? Now he's better than his daddy. Already.
This game was different.
Now he's better than his daddy?
Harper's a bum.
The game was way different in the 90s than it is today.
He's clearly better than his dad.
He still was better.
His dad never went to 200 points in a playoff run. And he started a lot.
Dylan Harper's a bum.
All right.
Let me know when I can go. I'll let y'all rock.
We'll let you go. The idea that Dylan Harper coming off the bench is somehow a strike against him when he should have been starting because he was playing better than both of the guards wire to wire in the playoff run versus the Thunder and in the Knicks. So you telling me I'm better than you in the conference final, I'm better than you in the final, but I'm a rotation player? I'm a rotation player and I'm playing 30 minutes a game and getting 21 and 25 in back-to-back finals games?
But he's better. He's better than his daddy, though.
Let me know when I could go.
Go ahead,
Cowboy. Right quick. Hold on. Right quick, Cowboy. Just foster your energy, right quick. I just want to. We got two $50 super chats. I want to make sure that you know I'm not playing as bad as De'Aaron Fox this summer. Thank you, De'Aaron. You are making me stay on my P's and Q's. If I look like that, hey, chill. When you say I'm garbage, if I look like that, yeah, I'm working on my game now. I can't go out like that. But Whoopity Scoopity sent through $50 and said a fun fact. Wemby has lost in every finals he's ever played in. FIBA U19, 2022-23, LMB Pro A finals in the French League, 2024 Olympics, 2025 Cup finals, 2026 NBA finals. He is really Silver's golden boy. Go learn a post move and shut up about ethical hoops, you dirty.
That is actually a crazy stat.
He's soft. Like I said, I'm sticking with that. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna die by that one. He's soft.
You're always a loser until you win. That's the way it works.
Now some winners are still losers.
No. John Elway was a loser for 15 years. When
15 years. Yep.
Yes, he was a loser for 15 years until he actually won the Super Bowl. And he won the Super Bowl in back-to-back years. Now he's a top 5 quarterback all time. But anyway, Bob, you got the floor. You got it, brother.
Roger Dodger, thank you. So, let me see this. Let's rewind back why I believe that Harper isn't who he is. Let me tell you.
No, you called him a bum, not who he is. He called him a bum.
Okay, yeah, let's stick to the bum. Let's stick to the bum. Let's stick to the bum.
Call him a bum.
Let's do it. The reason why I say that is because I remember two great people. One Phil Jackson, one Kobe says. The late great Kobe said, when guys play the way they go downhill and throw the ball up, it's called accidental basketball. Harper has been doing that off the bench. First off, he doesn't create his own shot. A lot of those moves that you guys were talking about, he was coming off of a side screen. He shot 4 threes last night. And shot 50%. Whoop-de-doo. Josh Hart outshot him. Josh Hart was 3 for 6 and was shooting for 50%. You let a guy like Josh Hart who can't even shoot the right side of the bomb, and y'all want to tell me he can create a shot? He has no real mid-range unless he's coming off of his screen or he's pulling up right at the spot where he comes off and fakes under the basket. He drives straight to the rim. He drives straight to the rim and continues to go downhill. That is his focus. He also has a defensive liability because in the third quarter, this is what he did. He got Brunson into that foul rhythm where Brunson started chopping back into the league. There's a lot of things that Dylan Harper had an advantage of. One of them is he has a green light to go. That is a great thing. He can score and go downhill. I'm giving him credit for that. But when you look at everything,
literally just said he can't create his own shot, Bob. You literally just said
downhill is a different thing.
How am I getting downhill if I can't
smoke hairspray?
What is happening right now, Bob? If he can't get to the create his own shot, how is he?
You don't know what creating your own shot is. Let me explain to you. What I'm talking about is he could get to his spot, create separation. All he's doing is just going straight to the rim. That's
how is he doing that?
How is it? He's doing that by getting by people with his youth. So go ahead, laugh. This is what I think. He's not that guy. He has a lot of things to work out on. And y'all guys can sit up here and laugh all you want to. But he has no jump shot. He has no type of rhythm. This guy, when he's playing defense, he's going to have
no jump shot
because he got 5 fouls last night as well. So this is what I'm talking about. When you play him extensive,
he got 5 fouls because he's guarding Brunson. And you know why he's guarding Brunson? They're not.
He's an elite defender at 20 years old.
Most of the time. What are you talking about? It was mostly Castle and Fox. They were getting him on the backdoor switch. After they would switch, he would come over into position and then guard Brunson. He wasn't guarding him.
I'm watching the game. He's guarding Brunson full court. He's literally picking up Brunson at half court.
Yes,
but how did he get those 3 fouls? How did he get those fouls?
Like he did it the whole time. I'm saying the whole time.
No, obviously he did.
Like that.
Just like OG didn't guard Fox the whole time, or just like Wemby didn't guard Cat the whole time. No, obviously he didn't. But there were points where Mitch Johnson was like, you are his primary defender. And on top of that, despite Jalen Brunson dropping 40, 45, Dylan Harper did a damn good job on him last night. He was moving his feet. Yes, he did. He was moving his feet.
Where is this like he has no mid-range stuff coming from? He shot like 50%. For long mid range in the season, like what are we doing here?
Still do a good job.
He has a jump shot.
But quick side note, just so we clear, Dylan Harper is better than Ron Harper. That's as a rookie, by the way.
No, he's not.
I just want to put that out there.
No, he really is.
Dylan Harper is better than Ron.
Not.
He's not better than his dad as a rookie.
I just want to put that out there.
How old was his dad as a rookie?
Dylan Harper is better than Ron Harper as a rookie.
How old was his dad as a rookie?
That's what I mean. If that's what you mean, telling me that's cool.
Ron Harper was 24 years old as a rookie. Dylan Harper is better than him. He's better than him. What are you doing, Chill?
What's happening right
now? At 20, he's probably better than his dad was.
No, he's not.
But at 24,
not
y'all do this thing where y'all protect people based on age. You're in the NBA. I don't care how old you are. If you're a rookie in this, I don't care. Like y'all, we can't keep doing this because Ron, you just did this. Well, first of all, I'm up here showing Dylan Harper the utmost respect. I think the kid is amazing. Yes, first of all, I gotta say that. I have to keep saying that because people will forget and just say that you're a hater if you say that he's not as good as this guy. So let's get that out the way. Dylan Harper's amazing. He's gonna be amazing. I hope he has an amazing career. Shout out to the kid, right? Let's do that first and foremost. But what I refuse to do and what I hate to do with y'all is when we talk about how great a guy is, and then you say, but he has this deficiency. Oh, but he's only 20.
No, those two things.
So what are we doing? Can we have a conversation or not?
We did. We said he was the best guard on the wire to wire that the Spurs had. I said we haven't seen this.
That's what's up.
I said we haven't seen a rookie do
this. That's what's up. But then we got to say he's better than this guy. He's better than his daddy already.
He's better than Tatum. Penn took it too far and said he's better than his dad.
I'm not taking it too far. You're not taking it far enough.
I said he's better than his dad. Probably at 20. That's all I said.
Pencil on the liquor.
But I don't know. I don't know what Ron Harper looked like.
Okay, first of all, I can't lie. The whiskey might be talking, but he is better than his dad.
Fucked up.
I'm really not fucked up.
he not messing with his dad.
He's not.
His
dad was a better defender.
Not right now today. Yeah,
his
not right now
today. His dad was a better defender. His dad
his dad was a better
do a lot
defender.
better
that
of creating his own shot in the mid-range. His dad could also transition really well. His father was very polished and very good.
Better
he just
athlete.
Score a lot of points.
Yes.
But he did a lot more on the defensive end. Don't dare talk negative about
who cares?
No, that's what. But yeah.
Matter of fact, Swiper, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on, Swiper. What are you talking about?
He's still having an elite run.
What you mean, who cares? That's a statement that was made by somebody on the panel, Swiper, so somebody cares. Penn said that and stood on it. So what you mean, who cares?
Can I defend why he's wrong?
Penn was cooking. Penn was cooking proud of that. He was cooking proud of that. And then Cowboy Bob talking about he's a bum or he's trash. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, stop. Like,
he's not better than his father. He's not better
Who cares?
than his father.
Okay, cool.
His father was a better defender. His father. I'm wrong? Say I'm wrong. See, this is what I hate about Swipe. He can never admit anything that someone says that's actually critical.
He's not what you call it. No, he's
the
not
whole
better
thing
than
is y'all say he's better than
he was
Ron
elite
Harper.
as
That is not
defensively
true.
the whole run.
That is not true. Ron Harper was a better defender. He was a better rebounder. He was also he wasn't?
Bob, listen. They trying to psyop you right now because they don't want you up here talking about what's really
they don't want me talking facts. They want me to snap and be that New Yorker burning the step down.
Don't let them psyop you, bro.
Who
Jay,
cares
check this out, Jay. You got your purge,
today.
right? You got your purge badge. I got my purge badge if you need one. So it's a get out of jail free card. So when we burning the city down, I got you, bro. It's our purge pass. You know what I'm saying? I got you. But I'm just saying, let's talk about defense with Ron Harper. Who's better, him or his son right now? Oh, that's right. Ron Harper was better at 24.
That's the only good point you've made.
Rebounding.
I said
rebounding. Let's do rebounding. Who's a better rebounder?
Defense is part of rebounding. Again.
Who?
Defense is part of rebounding.
No.
Or rebounding is part of defense. I don't know how you want to slice it.
It's also a part of offense as well.
Okay.
It plays both sides of the ball. Majority, that's one of the one things
okay, cool.
Did Tatum have a sibling that he would better?
Who has the better handle? Who has the better handle? Who has the better jump shot? Who has more creation?
The comment was,
I don't even know where to talk.
That we have not seen a rookie have.
You just tried to convince us that Dylan Harper can't create his own shot. I don't even know what to say.
Ron Harper, can we stay on topic? Because y'all just
no, we don't need to stay on top of Ron Harper.
Yo, but Cowboy, I don't want to continue to compare Dylan Harper to Jason Tatum or to his dad.
Okay,
but here's the thing though. You came up here, you got the floor. You can take it wherever you want to. Do you want, because you got about 5 more minutes up here. I'm saying, do you want to continue to slander Dylan Harper? If you want to do that, that's cool. Or is there somewhere else you want to take this to?
I want to take this somewhere else, and I just want to say this. Guys, I apologize. I kind of probably came off steaming hot. I'm also under the influence. I might have said some stuff, but Harper, he's a great player. I'm not backtracking. But let's get to this game last night. Last night, oh my God, man, this game was amazing. This team has shown game in and game out how to come back, how you can never count them out. Do you guys know that this is 5 times in the last 2 playoffs that the Knicks have been down by plus 20 and actually won the game? Like the stuff that this team has been able to do, and I gotta thank Tibbs first thing, because Tibbs was a really good coach. He came in, cleaned up, and had these guys believe into a good system. And then we had a coach like Mike Brown, who I didn't think would get us this far, but his ability to get everyone involved. And I told you with chill, how far they would go because of what I believed. And y'all said, hey, why don't you say championship? I said they gotta want it, and they do. Everyone believed in everyone, and everyone is bought in. That's the difference between them and San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs had a great chance, and I think that if they stuck to a certain formula where they were doing the funnel defense, where they were pressing up front first with either Castle or Fox, and then they'll sag off at the end, and once they hit the half court, they'll have one of their defenders who's at the top of basically the three-point line come around and try to cut off the pass lane to Brunson. They got us a lot of times with a shot clock violation. Those type of things they can do. Also, when we get Cat or Brunson out, they need to have like a double big setup. I think San Antonio needs about pretty much two shooters, one that could come off the bench as a 3 and D, and one that could start for them, and maybe another big. Or
how about this two guard that they got now? How about you get in the lab and get better? How about that? Why do we got to go get shooters? How about that?
That could work too.
Here we go again with this nonsense, man. I'm not trying to hear it.
That could work too, but that also goes into my other point about Brunson being the spearhead. You just proved my point. Like, you can build from within. That's why I told you about how Brunson being the main ball handler, how it could work. Everybody knows their roles and everybody do their bidding. Everyone has their part and everyone worked together. 1 minute, it was the first 2 games you saw it was Cat playing well, and even Mikal Bridges played good in game 2. Then you see Brunson after that. Then you see OG with the tipping. Like, they all were Alvarado. He even played last game with 5 fouls as well when there was 3 minutes left. Like, there's so many things that you were getting from everybody. I kept telling you, with Army, this type of belief and this type of structure isn't just about talent and skill. They all click. That's the rare part. That's why the Knicks are the champions. But I just want to say that, and I feel like I'm forever grateful. You guys have always motivated me. I don't mean to upset y'all, but Penn, I really do think that you got a lot of good points. I actually wanted to come up here and talk how you guys should actually do certain type of scenes and sets. And I think you guys can actually be the guys that come back out of the West next year, or at least in the Western Conference. I'm being serious with the Spurs. I think you guys are good enough for that. Now, as far as the Knicks, I don't know. We might need some time from recovery.
I am not for the streets. My team is the Toronto Raptors.
Okay,
that's who I rock with. Anytime you say,
nah, don't do that now. No, you can't do that. Nah,
I rock with the Spurs. I love the Spurs.
You spent a couple nights in San Antonio fornicating, and you spent a lot of nights upstairs in the back room with SGA. Doing whatever y'all might have been playing Uno. I don't know, but
I live in
Canada.
I live in Canada, so I support SGA, frankly, because he's a good basketball player and he is the best Canadian basketball player. And I support the Toronto Raptors. When you say you guys, I want to hear that applied to any other team but the Toronto Raptors, because I am not a hoe like that lady last night.
I want to just say this before I go. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, Swiper. Like I said, it's always it's not confrontational. It's just me and you. I like It Takes Two, bro. I like going at you. Ox, thank you for helping us with OG. I want to say Chill. Thank you for always challenging me and making me better. But I also got to say shout out to your boy Fluent. You know why? He was our little secret dude. And I got to say, Jay, stand on business, bro. Don't ever let them push you around. We champions now. No more 53 years. It's over with.
We on.
We're done. And Ron, pay everybody their money. And go New York, go New York, go. Let's go, baby. Peace.
So before you go quick, Bob, just so you know, so now when we talk about the New York Knicks, you have to say the world champion New York Knicks. You can't just say the New York Knicks. You have to say the NBA. So next season, when we talk about the Knicks, we have to say the defending NBA champion New York Knicks. Very much like when somebody says, you know, we're talking about such and such. You mean Grammy award winning, You mean Grammy award winning such and such? Well, we got to do the same thing with the Knicks. Defending NBA champion Knicks. That's how we got to talk about them now.
Yes, sir.
Jay, stay proud, man. Let them know. Y'all be safe,
real right now, y'all.
All
right, Cowboy.
Bob noted it. I was quiet for too long. I was at the lunch tables, man. When winning would come up, I had to shut the fuck up, bro. I couldn't say nothing when niggas talk about winning and shit. I had to be now, man. Come on, we up, Bob. Talk to me, Bob. What you on, bro?
This really don't even feel real, y'all. It really don't feel like the Knicks really just won a championship.
Oh, it's real.
It's fucking real.
I'm just here to tell you that analytically, the Spurs won this series 4-1. So you know,
100%.
Do you still think the Spurs are better than the Knicks?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, they were up. They were up 15 points again.
Penn, 16. Put the bottle down, Penn.
16.
Let the bottle go, Penn.
They were up 15 in game 1, 12 in game 2, 12 in game 3, 29 in game 4, and 16 last night.
Is that your professional opinion, Penn, or you just
14 in game 1. My bad, 14 in game 2.
It's like I'm watching these games, man. I can see which team is more talented. I can see which team is more athletic. I can see which team is better. But unfortunately, one team just has a level of discipline that another team does not have. And like grit, toughness, discipline, these things matter.
Jesus.
Jay, like there, it's funny. We, Chill brought up the Rocky reference. What did Apollo Creed say? He said, "You fight great, but I'm a great fighter."
Those two things ain't the same thing,
right?
Yeah, and then he died.
Okay,
that's something different, though.
Let's just make that clear. No, he died, right? Like,
he did.
Yeah, and like coming into this, I actually said that the Knicks were like Rocky, right? Because they just keep getting up. So it's perfectly possible to be.
It's okay. Club and Lang on the way.
Yeah,
Giannis Antetokounmpo on the way.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, but my eyes are not deceiving me. I know what I saw. I know what I saw all year. I think the Spurs were the better team coming into the playoffs. I thought they were a better team going through the playoffs.
They were better coming into the playoffs for sure.
But I mean, like the sum
then the
total
playoffs
of like
started.
100+ games, the Spurs were a better team this year. I'm not dying on a hill for 5 games, but in this series, obviously the Knicks did what was necessary, and I think again a lot of this stuff comes down to the mental stuff, right? It comes down to the camaraderie, it comes down to chemistry, it comes down to communication, it comes down to coaching. All the soft, the inside stuff that people don't want to focus on. They just want to focus on talent and like, oh, I got 2 stars.
That's what you did, Penn, when it came to Wemby.
That's what you think I did.
That's exactly what you said.
You just said the Spurs are a more talented team. You just said that.
And you said that to us yesterday. You said that to us a couple of days ago.
I didn't talk to you yesterday.
But y'all, talented doesn't
He
always
doesn't
mean
even
better,
know. He doesn't know what he's saying, Chip. How could they possibly be better than the Knicks in any aspect, any way, shape, or form?
Hey, because I'm with Penn. I do think that the Spurs are more talented. But as of right now, though, they're not better. Like all that talent shit means everything until it don't mean nothing.
Where are they more talented?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's good, y'all? So first of all, I'll say salutations, happy Sunday, everyone, especially the Knicks fans. Congratulations on being world champions. Great playoff series. You only lost because President Orange was in the building, so technically you really swept the Spurs. Wu-Tang had to restore the feeling.
Make Madison Square great again,
which they did, by the way. Make it 100% did, by the way.
That man was Madison Square great again.
Expensive nap of all time, Ox.
Man,
he earned it. He deserved it. He's a hardworking man. Take a nap.
Let's move.
Nobody cares about that, Sniper.
Yeah, no one cares about that. Exactly.
It was the best nap ever. But it was the greatest nap.
I'll let Knicks fans get off their irrational takes about this season and players up until the parade. Have at it. Go crazy with the takes about how this is the best team ever. Brunson is this and that. Whatever. Here are my takeaways from the series. 1, Brunson's an incredibly clutch player, one of the most clutch players you've ever seen, one of the best clutch scorers we've seen in this league. 2, the Spurs better not assume they'll get here next year. Injury luck and matchups were a big factor in why they got here.
Not a guarantee that they're coming back. It is not a guarantee.
There's not a guarantee. Like, I think a healthy Wolves team with Ant, Hobble, and DiVincenzo playing makes a big difference. Thunder not having a second ball handler and no AJ Mitchell and J-Dub makes a big difference in those margins. So it's like, yeah, they got here, but it's not just the Spurs. It's been the trend with every team in this decade. There's no assumption that you'll get back here at least next year or even in the next 3 years. Number 3, injuries. I feel like we can now say in the 2020s and recent NBA history, injuries have been a bigger factor in who gets to the finals more so than anything else. More so I can speak for past decades. At least
who have
maybe
we
that's
seen, football. Who have we seen in terms of winning? The healthiest teams have won it. The teams with the most health.
No, I'm talking about recently. It feels like it's been a bigger factor. I know it's always been a factor, but it feels recently that health has been just like a way larger percentage of the pie in terms of why teams advance more so than before. It's just, I don't know. It's like the health, especially in the West, like Denver, not healthy. Lakers, not healthy. Thunder, not healthy. And guess who is the healthiest team? The Spurs. They could have been the best team, but are we sure that they even get to the finals this year if the Wolves are completely healthy? Are we sure we get to the finals this year if the Thunder are completely healthy? I'm not sure. That's just me from seeing how those.
You need some luck on your side. You 100%.
Yeah, you need a lot of luck. Next point, Wemby. Very interesting. He had a great playoff run. Obviously, first playoff run. I was saying before the playoffs that, hey, before I crown him X, Y, Z, we do all this stuff. Let's at least see him in the playoff. He had an excellent playoff run. Showed a lot of great potential. I don't think he'll ever be but so great as an offensive player. My philosophy on like offensive players. I think you need to the greatest ones have to have the ball in their hands. Have to be great on-ball players. Have to be able to control pace, dictate pace in those moments. Like they had, for instance, they had all these leads, right? If Wemby or the best player on the team could dictate pace, manage the game, maybe you guys don't blow those leads. Like, there's a reason why the best players and best offensive players these comebacks don't tend to happen to Chris Paul. These comebacks don't tend to happen against a Steph Curry or LeBron James. Like, these are because the best players can.
Don't start swiping. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny, bro.
I don't know.
You're having a good day.
I'm saying not to this level. Like, this was egregious in terms of letting this series. This is probably the worst series I've seen in terms of choking leads. It literally is in NBA history. I mean, I can't think of a worse series. It included the biggest comeback in finals history, multiple double-digit leads blown.
The Clippers were up 15 points in every game in the second half, 2020.
Okay, well, I still think this is worse because this is the finals, and it included the largest finals choke ever. So I think it's worse, but that's also a good shout as well. But my point still stands. I think Wemby needs to get a better post game because I don't think he'll be a great on the ball scorer. He's too tall to dribble the ball. He'll get routinely stripped if that's how the Spurs want to drive their offense. But at the same time, also Wemby had a great playoff run. But at the same time, you simultaneously became the biggest villain in the NBA. He is officially 100% unequivocally a dirty player. I don't want to hear anyone say anything otherwise. Adam Silver tried to protect this dude on countless occasions throughout the series. And I'm happy the Knicks won because didn't even get suspended. He should have had 3 or 4 flagrants this series alone. That video of him jumping into OG, disgusting. Him sliding under Brunson's foot, and this is why I'm a problem. This also would have gone down. This is one of the most biased ref series I've ever seen. Luckily, the Knicks won, so we're not going to talk about it as much. But Adam Silver and the league did everything to give the Spurs every advantage on the margins to win games, and they couldn't capitalize. They really did. Like, it was disgusting. Cat got into foul trouble again early in crucial moments.
Which is what he's done his entire career as a player.
No.
This conspiracy
he didn't do it last year.
Bullshit. Yes, he did. 100% did it last year. In fact, it was Anthony Edwards who said, "quote You don't foul, we win."
No. Last year in the playoffs,
let's not make this look like this is something that
but
he did do it. I'm literally telling you.
Chill. Regardless of what happened last year, I'm talking about what I saw from refs this series. This shit was egregious, just from the fact that they looked at flagrants even after the game and still didn't even call. Like, he mushed. Chill. The most vulnerable place on the human body to receive contact, or is the back of the head. Mm-hmm. You can die from. You can slip and hit the back of your head and literally get unalived.
You tried to kill Jalen?
All he did was push him.
He's
Jalen Life was on the line.
Yeah, he's the biggest guy on the court, mushing the smallest guy on the court on the other team. The commentators in the last series were praising this dude for ordering Plumlee and Miyamo to give a hit when they were down 20 in the game, which they got blown out. Yeah, I agree with Jay. This is soft-ass bully behavior when a bully gets punched in the mouth. It's a lot of soft shit. He's front-running. Didn't talk to the media after he did that, too, after that game as well. Multiple times where he's trying to injure the opponent, talking all this stuff. I'm in your head, blowing free throws. No, this dude needs to get some this dude needs to get some attitude adjustment because, bro, you're the biggest dude on the court. You can't be fouling and throwing your arms and complaining and doing all this shit. Like, he's become the villain already at 22. I think he's gonna have a target on his back. And another thing, De'Aaron Fox, bro, your basketball IQ is tragic. And let me tell you a play that no one's really spoken about that happened during that 30-point comeback, which I was just like, I was actually stunned and flabbergasted. I don't know if anyone remembers. The Spurs were still up by like 20. I think it was like the third quarter or fourth quarter. You know when the thing that dudes do when they're trying to save time where they let the ball run on the court and then pick it up?
Roll? Yeah.
Do you know De'Aaron Fox was doing that while up 20? And then he took a shot within 5 seconds and missed it.
On the top of the key.
Tell
right?
me, as someone remembers.
No.
Tell me, someone remember, my bro. You're up by 20. They're in the middle of a run. You want the clock to run. Why are you stopping the clock and then taking a shot within 5 seconds? You're extending the game. I'm
Hey, yo, football. Football. I don't want to stop your run. You can still kick it with us, but this is a Sunday. Just right quick, football. This is a Sunday episode. We don't typically do this, but we are here for a good time, not a long time. So we got to get moving on these super chats.
All right,
you can stay with us. I'm not saying you got to go. I'm just saying we got to get a move on because there is a lot of super chats, and once again, we not finna be here for the whole 3-hour duration. I'm gonna bring my guy Fraser up here. We're gonna dive into this first $50 super chat. The first $50 super chat is
Fraser, send me that picture, bro. That's so fire.
He really a Celtics fan though. But
I'm not no goddamn Celtics fan, Ron.
My bad. Wrong Fraser.
Stop being disrespectful. Stop being disrespectful, Ron.
I'm a damn champion. You better watch your mouth. You talk to me, boy.
You know what? It's gonna take me a second.
You better watch your mouth. You talk to me.
Probably by July, I'll have my mind fixed that you guys are running the NBA right now.
That's in 2 weeks, Ron. That's in 2 weeks. By the way,
I gotta get reprogrammed, yo. I'm not as fast and as fluent as you are. You know.
You know what's gonna help you? Paying me my money. That's gonna help you,
Ron. Hey, Ox, do you need your bread, Ox? Do you need your bread?
Hey, chill. I need 15 of them. 15 of them.
Hey, I'm only
expeditions.
Hey, Ron, don't act like you ain't got it either, Ron.
And like I told you, I'm gonna stick up the deacon. If I hear about you paying your tithes before you run me my money.
Ron, focus on Jesus. Your ass gonna meet Jesus if you don't get that man his bread.
You keep bullshitting.
So, hey, Big Ox, if you gonna help me meet Jesus, come on, let's do it.
About to meet him.
Don't make me call the big man and let you know, man. If your son touch $1 before I do, that's your ass.
Whoopity Scoopity sent through $50 and says, shout out JB, the first 3-time in a season MVP. What do you mean 3-time in a season? Oh, hold on.
Finals MVP.
MVP, conference,
and the in-season tournament.
No, in-season tournament. They beat the Spurs twice, which is hilarious.
I guess. I mean, SGA got 3 MVPs last year.
Who the fuck is talking about SGA?
Nobody.
Yeah. Nobody. You're right. My bad. I'm just addressing the super chat. He said the
what was the third MVP he got?
Didn't he get the
in-season tournament?
The Bucks won the
NBA Cup.
No, the Bucks won it.
No, the Bucks won.
No, the Bucks did
not.
No,
they didn't. That was last year.
MVP, Conference Finals MVP, and the real MVP trophy,
bro. It was the Knicks.
Last year,
you talking about
the real MVP, Conference Finals and Finals.
No, because you said NBA Cup. I thought NBA Cup. No, go
ahead. But that's old news. We don't care about that.
Jay came after Ron like he. My
bad, Jay. My bad, Jay.
Who cared about SGA?
You're right.
Like SG who? We talking about the best point guard in the league. Read the chat.
Yeah, I seen Jalen Brunson go against that same defense with his best player, second best player.
Hey, Swiper.
Swiper. That was Jordan shit. That was Jordan shit, Swiper.
We will have the Jalen Brunson.
The only person I want to hear in the NBA in the Michael Jordan conversation
is OG. I don't know.
Is Jalen. Shout out OG for sure.
Shout out Ox and Swiper.
Shout out OG.
We are gonna have this conversation. It's either gonna be tomorrow
and Becky. If I catch you outside,
But Whoopity Scoopity sent through $50 and says, shout out JB, the first 3-time MVP, or first 3-time in one season MVP. Everyone better than him. Then it's time to be better than him. Wemby was awful in the clutch. Cost them at least 3 games. They saw a healthy team and folded. Best hate watch since 2016 finals. Let me get my hate off.
Fair enough. Yes, sir.
Ron, I got a question.
Get your head off.
What's up?
I got a question. Where is my jersey?
Where that jersey at,
the whole playoffs trying to reverse jinx, and we won the championship. So I'm trying to figure out where's it at now. Like, where's it on now? You front running just like Wemby, I see.
Oh, Ron, I actually got to go. But one last thing I would like to say is I think we need to stop having these best in the world conversations. A lot of best in the world candidates went.
How about football? How about we stop having these best in the world conversations until you actually the best player in the world? How about that?
Exactly. There's no one's put up. I don't think anyone has put up a consistent 2 to 3 year stretch where they can cementally say even like, oh, I'm the best player unequivocally. Like, let's just vacate it. It's vacant. And this is enjoy hoops because I'm tired. Everyone has I'll put it this way. Every best player in the world candidate currently has a flaw that they can exploit on a high level to lose games. So let's just vacate it. Sorry.
Has that title ever been this open before?
Man, stop
Not
this.
recently.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this.
It's true though. It's true though.
We're going to do all this revision history.
All right,
I'm with Swipe on this because Giannis Antetokounmpo is right there.
I'm not gonna lie. He can sit him and his
hasn't won enough.
Especially when he gets to the Celtics next year.
Nobody has
chill.
We gonna walk him again.
People got mad at me on Twitter when I asked this. If Giannis goes to the Celtics next year, is he the number one?
Swiper. Wait, we'll get into that. I promise you. No, but Swiper, I'm saying we're gonna have a full week of shows. We are gonna talk all about Boston.
It's the wrong day to talk about that.
I promise you, Swiper, we're gonna get to it. I promise you.
Man, let's talk about Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby and Carl Anthony Towns and
Mikal
Bridges.
They have their OG had the worst game
and Jose Alvarado.
Evic Morrison became a YouTube member. Shout out to Evic Morrison. A. Blair became a YouTube member, and Corian Johnson, hope I said your name right. Corian Johnson also became a YouTube member. Salute to you guys. If you're Knicks fans, definitely salute to you. I know you guys are on the top of the world right now. I got another super chat from, you guys know my man, Tupac Westside. And yes, Tupac, loving basketball is mid. Tupac sent through $10 and said, morning, fellas. Congrats are in order. A hard-fought win for everyone. Jay, my man, get you a drink, get your drink on, go to the strip club, do whatever, because you earned it. But most of all, tear Ron apart for me, brother.
Boys, but word. Ron.
If I see you, it's over. I got 5 knuckles ready for your face.
My Cash App ain't bling yet, Ron. What's up, bro?
Ron, you owe a lot of people bread, Ron. What's going on, yo?
Don't come to my city, nigga.
Hey, so I gotta pay the IRS first.
Don't let me see you at that parade, Ron.
Ron, you got problems. Look.
Ron, let me find out you paid the IRS before you paid me.
Mm-hmm. And what you gonna do to the IRS?
What?
All right, Big Ox, you know what? I may make an exception for you because I don't want you to tune the man upstairs up, and then I don't want you to tune the man from the IRS up. So you know what? I'm gonna pay you first because I don't want nobody to get handled. And then after that, shit, y'all might have to wait till Christmas. Everybody else.
Yeah, okay.
You might not see Christmas.
Facts.
Edu said Dylan Harper was the best Spurs guard on both sides of the ball in this series, but because of hoop politics, he gotta play less minutes than those 2 bubs. This guy's the future. Top 20 next year already. Wow.
Okay, let's slow down. But I agree he's the future, but let's slow down. Top 20.
Pin, where do you think he's top 30?
He's top 30 yesterday.
Top 30 players in the league?
Oh my God.
Wait, who's top 30?
Dylan Harper. He a top 30 player in the league today.
Yep.
Why are you doing this to this
kid?
No.
He's setting him up to fail.
Setting him up for failure. Bro.
I mean, Super Chat said top 20. Pen actually brought him back to earth. It said 30.
Pen said that, and it had that goofy ass look on his face. That's how you know he doesn't mean it. He just saying shit. He trying to rile y'all up a little bit. Man. Go ahead, move on.
No, I meant what I said.
Yeah, we know you meant it.
We are actually going to do our player rankings though. Sometime in the next couple weeks, so I am eager to see, you know.
Man, y'all do this every year. We do it. Every year we do a player ranking though. Swiper, you know how nasty this gets. Somebody has a good, has a couple good games at the end of the season, has a good run here and there, and all of a sudden top 25. We had to put Amin Thompson. They put Amin Thompson top 25 last year. Like, get the fuck out of here, please. I'm so done with this shit.
Well, can't wait to see somebody else get
Thompson.
Not this year. In the top 5. I dare one of y'all to leave him out y'all top 5. I triple dog dare.
And the ranking too, Jay, I would love for you to be a part of this. The ranking is going to be based on this past season, based on the rankings of the 2025-26 season. So
Dylan Harper shot 48% from 3 after the All-Star break. I just want to put that on your mind.
I wouldn't give a shit if he shot 84%.
What did he shoot in the finals?
61.5% true shooting. That's what he shot in the finals. I said this with Wemby after his rookie season. I said he was a top 6, top 7 player in the league, and people thought I was crazy. But again, with rookies, I judge it differently. when you're a rookie, like your first stint, your first 2-3 months, I pretty much buffer that out as on-the-job training. So how much you adjust post All-Star break, to me, like when most rookies are hitting rookie wall and you get better, that to me is a very good sign. So to me, Dylan Harper, top 30 yesterday. By next year, probably top 25. Y'all will see. He'll be an all-star next year.
So he's better than Scotty already?
Not ridiculous.
No, I think Scotty's a top 15 player. So no, he's not better than Scotty Barnes. But he's better than he better than Alperen Şengün. He better than him.
Dylan Harper is better than Alfred Şengün today.
Man,
Ron,
he's better than him.
Ron, read another super chat before I get mad, bro. Come on.
No, for real,
I get angry.
This is nonsense.
All right, y'all. One time Steve O the GOAT. One time Steve O the GOAT said Dylan Harper was playing like he'd been playing for 5 years. Fox needs to learn Chinese. And is Wemby a sore loser? Kind of playing dirty in my opinion, but he's also 7'4", so I'm giving him small grace.
You're giving him some grace for being dirty because he's tall.
He did some dirty stuff as well, bro. Yeah. And the fact that he got a closeout and Brunson clearly twisted his ankle, it was by definition a
Not only did he close out though, Swiper, he closed out and then took a step forward. Like the closeout was already there.
Too. I can't, bro.
Brunson had every right to flip out on that ref for that. He had every right to do that. That was some bullshit.
But why is Wemby getting so? And I mean this too, because I'm genuine. If LeBron would have elbowed somebody, whatever, like just yak, okay, we're not. I mean, even LeBron, respectfully, bro, if you closing out doing reckless stuff like that, like I just don't understand why the officials were so lenient. And then the NBA, after you see him mush Jalen Brunson's head, you didn't even call a technical. You didn't even call a technical.
Crazy.
In the review the day later. That is insane.
You know, Swiper, the thing about it though,
fair play.
You never had to worry about this type of stuff. Like LeBron would never do that. LeBron's always been a gentleman. Always been a fair. He's just always been one of the best. So he never had to do the shit. He never had to worry about that. He just dominated you. LeBron might have said some foul shit a couple times after a post game or something. But
do you remember what he did versus the Bulls?
No, I don't.
Well, he instigated that whole fight, and then he got old boy's face, and then as soon as he shoved the chill, he blew back like he was in the Matrix.
Oh, Nazir Muhammad.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But LeBron's never. I've never seen LeBron undercut anybody, mush people, and elbow people, and try to hurt people. I've never seen LeBron do no. I've never seen LeBron really do dirty shit. He's always just dominated you and made you feel it in other ways.
He's always
been
a whiner.
Oh yeah, he's a crybaby for sure. I've seen him cry, but that's not
Watch
dirty.
Being a
crybaby is the same thing as being a dirty player. You know what I'm saying? Like
he hit Caruso.
Luka Doncic is a crybaby. He's not dirty. You know what I'm saying? LeBron isn't a crybaby. He's just dirty. Draymond Green is both the crybaby and dirty. Victor Wembanyama's both the crybaby and dirty.
Not too much on Wemby. Chill and Ron gonna say he's just 22.
I don't give a shit how old he is.
He just 22.
And that's a part of it. He has not that much impulse control. You know what I'm saying? He's a baby. He just does.
No,
baby
that sound
shit.
like Ox. Not much.
He just does baby shit like a toddler.
Sound like a psychopath to me.
Hey, throwing tantrums and shit. Man, chill. That's that French shit. I've been trying to tell y'all about these Frenchies for years. I've been telling y'all.
That's why Mars be up here acting like that.
I've been telling y'all about these Frenchies for years. They just be throwing fits. They think they better than all that. And oh my god,
sound like a psychopath to me. Ox.
I'm in your head. Like, calm down, nigga.
All right, so Hunter King.
I'm in your head. Yeah, all right, nigga. Yeah, make your free throws, skinny ass boy.
Hunter King 3200 said, I watched my dad, who's the reason that I'm a Knicks fan, cry for the first time ever. 40 plus years, he's seen heartbreak and failure after heartbreak and failure. As a Knicks fan, I'm beyond happy. I'm even happier for him. This team will stay with us forever.
That was the second greatest day of my life, bro. Last night. Second greatest day of my life.
What's the first?
What was the first? Yeah.
My son.
Becoming a daddy.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had no kid.
Yeah, becoming a papa bear. Absolutely.
Yeah, my little guy. But right after that, neck and neck.
Okay, what's your son ever done for you like the Knicks though?
You know what he did for him? He was born. How about that? That's
he
what
ain't. No, but I mean, his son ain't do it though. Like his son,
in my life.
His son ain't make himself. His son ain't push himself out. Little nigga ain't do nothing but just.
Hey, Ron.
All his son does is eat,
Are you calling my son
eat,
aggressive?
sleep, and cry.
Please, that members chat, Ron. That members chat.
With all due
Which
respect
one?
to your little man, I'm just saying.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
All right.
please read that one.
TG2Anity said Chill did say the Knicks would steamroll them.
And I got beat up. I got dump trucked like I was getting like I was getting.
Sure, you just said that.
But Chill don't get no credit for
right
that
about
because
that.
when I said the Knicks were gonna make the finals, Chill laughed at me. So Chill don't get credit for when it came down to 4 teams picking the Knicks because when it was 8 teams.
Why don't I get more credit from Knicks fans for picking them all year? I picked them before the season started.
I wasn't here for that.
Oh man, this is what you tried to do with the Pacers last year. We're not hearing it. We're not having it.
What do you mean not hearing it? Ron, you have no motion. You don't have a choice. You can't shut me up.
Hey,
Ron,
at least. All right, Chill. At least niggas know where I stand.
Where do you stand?
Because it switches every week.
Hey, Penn, where do we stand? Spurs and 8. All right, hey, at least niggas know where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
I had the Pacers. Man. Oh, I got the Knicks. Oh, but Jokic will be back the best in the world. Oh, but Jamal Murray is still second team All NBA and yada yada yada. Where do you stand, Atlanta man?
That's crazy. I have texted my phone from Rom saying we up after game 2. By the way, of the finals. In my phone, Rom was talking about we up after game 2.
Right,
someone literally blocked me.
Wrong.
Someone literally blocked me after game 4 because I wouldn't bet them $300 this person to come back. Like I'm trying to save you money, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you impressed me with that. I for sure would have took that bet.
Right, Ron got a problem.
Liam McLean.
They got a number for that, Ron. There's a hotline you can call. But you pay me my money first before you call that hotline.
Hey, Jonathan, you said you blocked the person that asked you for the money?
No, I got blocked because I wouldn't give him money because I wouldn't place the pay.
Okay. Hey, the hotline got blocked from me. All right.
Rock me up.
Liam McLean said, congrats to the Knicks. Thanks to all the panelists for their passion, professionalism, and hot takes this season. Looking forward to the off-season episodes. Lee Mack.
Mm-hmm. That's my man, Lee Mack, right there.
Lee Mack. He a cool that was your nickname, Lee Mack. All right.
he got this my man that got the he got the album the record what you call it collection. He got some dope records.
Okay. Shout out Lee Mack, man. Hey y'all, I'm just letting you guys know. This is, I guess, officially day 1 of the off season. This off season is about to be epic. I'm going to be on 1,000 because of what Chill, Ox, Real Talk, and Swiper did to me. I would never let that go. So I'm going to be on 1,000, but I'm telling you the things we are going to talk about this offseason, the segments we're going to do, it's going to be ridiculous. We're going to have the panel tryouts. That's going to be on a whole nother level in and of itself. We may have a PCL. We're going to do the 30 teams in 30 days. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. Obviously, we got Summer League. We got the offseason. We got trades. We got draft. We got all of that stuff. But I promise you, this offseason is going to be the best offseason that PC has ever had. And if you guys don't know, now you know, our offseason is more like our on-season. Our shows are better in the offseason than they are in the season. But if you don't know, just stick around and you'll find out. But the next super chat that I got is from 1243QF4. This person said Brunson, the best player from 2018 draft. Brunson, the best player from the 2018 draft. And it said Trae Young, ? Who's that, Luka? That dude is Harden 2.0. SGA, ? Flopper carried by his team. Dude sits out when his team is down by double digits, unlike Brunson.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, he's not better than Shaq.
Why not though, Swiper? But why not though? Why not though right now? Why not though?
Yeah, Swiper, why not?
I mean, I was the one talking, which
no, you guys just did a Freaky Friday thing. You guys just flip-flop. So you're Swiper and you're Penn.
My fault, Penn.
No. Why not, Swiper? All right. The next super chat I got is from Cold Dice. Said, I guess Jalen Brunson is a 1A in the last 3 games from 3 for 5. he had from games 3 through 5, he had 37.7 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 1.7 steals on 48, 53, 85 splits.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is a crazy freak. Now, is this better? Is this better though, Jay? Be honest. Is this better than his 3-game stretch versus the 76ers? He's averaging 40 and 10.
Yes, because it resulted in us getting a championship ring.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely necessary. Right? Like the Knicks were on fire during the Philadelphia series versus they was pretty cold down the stretch these last 2 games. And Jalen Brunson came up and fucking delivered, man. Stop playing with JB, bro. Best in the world right now.
Damn, boy.
And Penn, if you keep disagreeing with these takes, you're gonna lose your New York card, right? You're gonna lose your You're not gonna be able to wear your hat and use your accent. Okay, it's not gonna happen no more. Right?
You'll get stripped to your Washington Heights.
First of all, I lost my accent about 10 years ago. I don't say coffee anymore. I don't say, I don't think I don't
hooligans no more.
Well, the thick girls in high school about to start ignoring you next time you come to the high school. All right, it's no more. Man. No more party time for Penn.
Bro, right? they've been ignoring me since 92. Oh, shit. Like, that ain't gonna change nothing. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for the city. I ain't happy for Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't like him that much.
Whoa.
But I'm happy for OG Anunoby, and I'm very, very happy for the city, bro. Like I actually am.
Well, you say you're not happy for Karl-Anthony Towns?
Nah, I don't like him.
What you got against Cat?
Why?
He living a dream.
Well,
I don't know. I just don't like him. I ain't gotta like everyone.
But for all the personal stories that you love and all the narrations you give us about your own life, you should love Karl-Anthony Towns.
Because he lost his mom?
Because of everything.
The
story, the Dominican story, the story from Jersey, the story with his family,
the other story too,
transitioning to becoming
Yeah.
I don't know what that has. I don't know anything about that.
The Dominican story. What Dominican story?
Dominican roots.
Yeah, Penn, ain't you Dominican?
I'm not Dominican. I'm Serbian.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Penn, he know you ain't no damn Dominican. He was joking with you.
If I was Dominican, I could probably dance. I can't dance. I got 2 left.
Penn look more Puerto Rican than Dominican. Penn can pass Puerto Rican.
There you go.
It look a little Cuban to me.
The beautiful thing is I can pass for just about anything. I had someone ask me.
I mean, you do look like you got a little. You and Jay really ain't.
All right, don't be.
You and Sniper. Hey, based on that lighting, you and Sniper kind of look the same complexion. Low key.
Hey, Ron, you know what you shared genetics with? Ron, you know what you shared genetics with? A rock. That's what you shared genetics with.
Next
super chat.
A snake.
Speaking of rock, take that hoodie off. We'll see you share
genetics with rock. Speaking of rock, hey, wait, watch this. Speaking of rocks, lift that pipe up off your table right now. Let me see that rock. How about that? Let me see that rock. Let me see that rock. Pick it up.
Oh my God!
Every Saturday night. That's why, Ron. That's why we don't do Sunday show.
They're calling me.
They calling me.
Shout out to Chris-XM4G or JZ. This person became a YouTube member. Wow, that was crazy. We ought not speak like that to each other. We're supposed to be brothers.
I seen Ron every when we went to San Francisco. Me and Ox went to Carl Jr. and then we seen Ron on the side of the road.
I just want to say I don't eat Carl's Jr. It's bad for you, but But crack is bad for you too, Ron. Stop doing that shit.
It's not worse than Carl's Jr.
Probably not. I agree with you. Yeah, crack is probably. Well, I told y'all we agreed that crack is healthier than cigarettes, right?
No.
Yes. Yes, crack is absolutely more healthy than cigarettes.
All of it's bad for you. How about that?
Crack is healthier than Carl's Jr., Burger King,
it ain't nothing wrong with a couple
McDonald's.
Minerals. It's called iron. Y'all should get some. But anyways, DSG.
Can you? How much does it cost you to buy like a gram? Is it $10?
You know this is why Ticket is not on the platform because you be doing shit like this. You ran Ticket off indefinitely because you went down a little rabbit hole like this.
That's
but if y'all would like to know, hit me on the side and I'll get you all that information. DSG Piccolo said, "Hey Jay, did you stick your hand in the cash register? Also, I saw Spurs fans fight back more than their team did. Do y'all care Wemby didn't shake hands?"
No, we don't care. Wemby's a crybaby. We know Wemby's a crybaby.
So,
but them San Antonio, they was beating the hell out them dudes.
Man, we ate those. Excuse me. He got up, walked away on his own.
He did walk it off. He did walk it off. His girl was over there screaming, "He's not even a fan."
Yeah, man,
boy was getting mangled.
That's OD.
But what? Oh man, that shit got ugly. Hey, well, that shit, man, it goes around, comes around. That's what
my son walked away on his own too, like a man. Stop it.
Facts.
He wasn't crying on the internet like a Spurs fan, hiding behind the police and shit. He took them licks, got up, and spun off like a man. He wasn't hiding behind the cops. Wasn't doing none of that. Stop it.
Y'all pissed Wemby off, boy. He said he'd never come back to New York.
Man, he said never talk to the media again.
Mad.
Cry baby. Boo,
Get mad.
Little ass boy.
He was throwing eggs at that man. I ain't pulling up.
I'm standing back. Go back.
It's not like they was hard boiled. He all right. He tough.
Hey, he did low key taking, just kept walking. I would have turned around.
He did turn around. He said something to security. He was mad.
Soft ass boy. He should have ran and jumped over that barrier. He should have pulled a Ron Artest. If he had any balls, he would have pulled a Ron Artest in Steven Jackson and got busy out there throwing eggs. But he ain't got no nuts. That's what happened.
Man, he could have at least checked them like Russell Westbrook would have done. What you
said? Russ would have crashed out.
Yeah, Russell probably through the barricade. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, Russ would have knocked that barricade off. He wouldn't even have jumped. He would have ran through the barricade. Wemby soft ass put his head down and carried his purse in the lobby. Soft ass boy.
Yeah.
All right, the next super chat I got is from Bandit SBS. It was good, MTL. Bandit said, "Salute to my real Knicks fans. We fucking did it. I hugged my 2 baby girls and cried. Wish my pops could have seen this. R.I.P. Dub Panel, Dub MF and Knicks."
Facts. Man, R.I.P. Pops, man.
Definitely.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the Knicks, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to all of them.
Facts.
Y'all seen that school bus that got set on fire?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
It wasn't nobody inside, was it?
Shit, we won't know.
But y'all New York niggas be bugging, bro.
Not y'all. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me.
I'd have flipped the shit by my
I'm saying egging an alien is one thing, but arson is where I draw the line. Okay, arson is where I draw the line.
In the most populated area that you could possibly be in the world. Yeah. Lit that shit on fire.
Yeah, arson is where I draw the line, y'all.
Nah.
Upner Rom said, "Can people stop being disingenuous saying Luka didn't win the finals? Luka played against a better team with a worse supporting cast. Shout out though."
Okay, there's a lot of teams.
Sounds like a Luka problem. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, a lot of teams go up against better teams and still win. Go win the fucking game.
I mean, if you ask a lot of people, they still think the Spurs was the better team, and then the Knicks won. So
there you go.
I don't know. Penn, don't you have didn't you say the Spurs still the better team?
He did say that.
I respect it. I mean, I see what y'all are looking at. I see what y'all looking at when y'all say it.
You respect
I just can't do the well, technically by the analytics, we did win.
Yeah, that
was the Cavs card.
Bro.
That's
I'm really not doing that.
No, he genuinely thinks that the Spurs somehow are the better team, but just just didn't win 4 games. Right? Could only win 1.
I mean, they
lost in 5.
So let me put it this way: like, if the series happen again, I would still pick the Spurs.
Let me put it this way: it happened this time in this reality in this timeline.
Yep.
And we won the ring.
Yo, I've seen better fighters lose to worse fighters. It does happen. I've seen better teams lose to worse teams. It does happen. Like what I don't like personally is like everyone on the internet goes, over the deep end every single time a player has a bad series. Like right now, De'Aaron Fox played like garbage. He's not a top player to play bad, right? You know what I mean?
All right, Swiper.
Ron over here got me double booked. Crazy.
But how do you prove that? How are you better than me? How do you prove that you're better than me and I beat you 4 games out of 5? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like how can you possibly go home, lay down on your pillow, and say I'm better than that man when I beat you 4 games out of 5. Where is the evidence? Like you even said that you're not doing. You said you're not doing the Kenny Atkinson thing, right? At least Kenny Atkinson has some goofy ass numbers to support his goofy ass claim. You have nothing to support it but feelings. There's nothing there.
Thank you.
Like what do you have? Oh, well, Dylan Harper's a rookie. Yeah, he had his young ass on the court though. So what is there? Oh, because Victor Wembanyama, he wanted it more. That doesn't mean shit. Like you lost in 5 games. If this was a 7-game series, I could kind of be like, it's basketball, it happens. But 5? No, sir. Absolutely not. No, sir. We would not have it. There is no way you could come up here and push that. Like, we would not have it. No way. I want y'all to stop coming up here and asking. I need y'all to stop coming up here and asking him. You still think they're better? Because he's going to say that shit even though he knows he's lying.
I don't lie. You lie.
You blow
There's
3
no way.
lead. You probably
There's no way.
team.
See, he says things like that. I don't lie. You lie. Prove it. Where's the evidence? You have no evidence. You don't have anything to back your claim. This is America, Penn. You can't just say shit.
Well, I mean,
maybe y'all get away with that goofy ass shit up there in Canada, but you can't do that shit here. This is America. The home of the free and the land of the brave. Where you gotta prove yourself. Where you gotta stand on your nuts and be better if you say you better. You can't just come up here and say you better and get your ass kicked and sent back down to dusty ass San Antonio crying. No, fuck no. You gotta prove that shit. Prove it.
How?
This is America. You gotta prove
it. Listen. To support my guy Finn a little bit in this conversation, I'm still on the train that Thunder still had the best team. They just some injuries. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they would have beat the Spurs.
You're right, Intel. This is an Astro championship, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's where I ain't about to put the
USA. Up, but USA, absolutely.
No, I honestly do believe this.
Take that shit back to France, Pennsylvania, wherever the fuck.
I agree with MTEL. Like I think the Thunder had the best team.
Wherever you from, somewhere over there. Take that shit back
honestly,
over there.
Honestly, like a healthy Wolves team, I might have picked a healthy Wolves team over the Spurs as well, right?
Okay, and then they wouldn't beat the Knicks. So now what do you do from there?
So here's the thing: a healthy Wolves team, I believe, gives the Knicks just as much trouble, if not more trouble, because they have a lot more experience. And I believe, once again, I think they have the best player. So again, Jay, I think this just kind of comes down to this. I just do not think Jalen Brunson is a top 5 player. Y'all can live in the moment. Y'all can die in the moment. I really don't care.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'll come to your funeral. I'll come to your funeral. I'll pay respects. But y'all want to die on this hill that Jalen Brunson is someone he's absolutely not. Like
but Jalen Brunson proved it. See, that's the thing. Jalen Brunson did the opposite. Jalen Brunson stood on his nuts and proved it. What? He had a Michael Jordan finals game. He proved it. This ain't emotions. It's facts. We saw it. We saw it. This nigga with Victor Wembanyama over there, blah, blah, blah. Jalen Brunson proved it.
You scored 45 points.
Proved it. He's not who you think he is. That was Jordan shit. That was Jordan shit. He proved it. So you try to compare that to other Canadian boy to Michael Jordan, and he was standing there taking notes from what Jalen Brunson did.
This is so disingenuous.
45 in the finals, what, like Giannis? That's the last person we saw that shit from.
If this was Scotty Barnes, he would be up here in fucking arms about how Scotty Barnes is the best.
Scotty Barnes would never do that.
So this is crazy. Like, this is so disingenuous, Penn. Take the name out of it, right? Take Jalen Brunson out of the Knicks jersey and put Scotty Barnes on a Milwaukee jersey. You will be like, this guy is the best player to ever play the game. And he came through. He dropped 45. And he led his team when nobody else could do it. So cut the BS, right? If you have it against Jalen Brunson because for whatever reason, sure.
It's not like be objective. Jalen Brunson, like, I mean, he didn't have like the greatest series in the world. There's a reason why we're talking about OG and I know we potentially win Finals MVP because Jalen Brunson was turning the ball over at a reckless pace. And the fact that his team came through comes down to his team. It's a deep team.
His team that come through last night.
Last I checked, his
team that was better. His team that was better than the other team.
Last night was a carry job for sure. Jalen Brunson deserves all the flowers in the world for showing up in Game 5 and closing this shit out. And you know what? Like, his emotional maturity throughout this entire series resonated through his entire team. He deserves a ton of credit. He was the best player on his team. He led his team to the finals. I'm not taking any credit away from him. But that being said, there ain't a person in this world, unless they are actually snorting crack, that would take Jalen Brunson over Victor Wembanyama or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Nikola Jokic right now.
I crushed it up, lined it, and snorted it. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You got that right. Right here, I'm talking about 7 gram rocks.
Like, again, I wouldn't take him over Luka. I wouldn't take him over Luka right now. Like, I don't know why y'all got to dive off the deep end every single time something happens that y'all not expecting to happen. But my God, man, like, it's a good team. It's a really good team. It's a really good team. But if we play a 7-game series against a healthy Boston Celtics, I ain't taking them.
Oh my God!
Last year
they smoking the Celtics. Oh my gosh, man!
What are we doing?
We beat them last year, and we're way better than we were last year. Like that just doesn't make
what
any
are we
sense,
doing?
Bro. Just nonsensical.
Oh man, you telling me
it doesn't really matter because they weren't playing
Tatum can't shoot the ball,
Spurs.
and he told me Tatum can't shoot the ball, and he can't guard Brunson. Oh my man, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
They might not have beat the Celtics, but it doesn't matter. They weren't playing the Celtics.
They gonna rely on Derek White ball to beat the Knicks.
We'd beat any team in the NBA in a 7-game series. No questions asked. No questions asked.
I think in order to win a championship, you have to be at base minimum a top 6 team in the league, top 5, top 6 team. There's a criteria. I think
to be a top 3 team in the league. Actually,
and beyond that, and I'm sorry, beyond that, it's luck. Beyond that, it's luck. It's injury luck, shooting luck, variance. It's a lot of things. But winning 16 games doesn't happen by fluke. So credit to the Knicks. They're an awesome team. But I ain't expecting no dynasty to come out of this. I ain't expecting y'all to repeat next year. Y'all ain't going to repeat next year. Y'all ain't going to the finals next year.
Why would we not? What's the basketball logic for not repeating next year?
Who in the East is going to come and knock us out, bro?
We on
right now.
Let's not do this conversation right now, bro. All season didn't even happen yet.
Yeah, you know what? Do not let Penn ruin my day. You know what, Penn? Save it for tomorrow. I'll tune in tomorrow. I'll be listening. I want to hear what you think tomorrow. I don't even want my day ruined by the BSery.
Today Brunson's better than Luka. I'm sorry. Today he better than Luka.
Ain't nobody better than Brunson today.
Any other day,
ain't nobody better than Brunson.
He been better than Luka.
I'm sorry to break it to you. Hey, I'm gonna let Nick. You gotta let Knicks fans have it at this point, bro. They
53 years is a long ass time. 53 years is a long.
I wasn't here for all those, so I don't know what you're talking about. I was here for all those.
I was there for a lot of them. You know, I think I was. If I remember correctly, I think I was a Knicks fan. I was a Knicks fan well before you were born, which is a statement I don't think I'd ever said to anyone in my life. So congratulations to that shit. You know, like what the hell am I even talking about? I'm old as dirt. But yeah, like I mean, you know, I remember the '99 finals. I remember that. I remember like the emotions I have for that team. I remember, you know, Marcus Camby. I remember Latrell Sprewell and Allen Houston. Like that's a long time coming, man. The reason that I like really just don't know how to support the Knicks right now is I hate their ownership group, and I hate the fact that the bad guys won. That's kind of just how I look at it.
It happens all the time, Penn.
It does.
We in America, bro.
It does. So yeah, like I mean, I'm happy for New York. I can't say I'm happy for the Knicks, but I'm happy for New York. Put it that way.
It's okay.
I'm happy for the city. I'm happy for the boroughs. I'm happy for family and all that stuff. But I can't go there. I'm happy for OG. That's it. OG, 2-time NBA champion. We ain't talking about that. 2-time NBA champion. He got to play this time. That's dope.
You feel me?
Man, shout out James Dolan, man.
Fuck James Dolan.
All right, I'm gonna holla at y'all, man. Be easy, y'all.
All right, Jay.
I'm about to commit a felony.
We'll catch you soon.
Felony, not a misdemeanor, not just a felony.
I'm gonna hit you later tonight. If you don't hit me back in a timely manner, I'm gonna go ahead and look up, and see
jail records.
I'm gonna call you from Rikers, bro. I love y'all, bro. Here's how I make it back. I love y'all.
Rikers? Are you planning on doing some serious ass shit? Okay.
All right, fellas. Eric Espinoza sent through $5 and said, first off, congratulations to the Knicks and very well deserved. If you are a Spurs, FO?
Front office.
And very well deserved. And if you are Spurs front office, what would you do to improve the team in the offseason? Go Spurs, go.
Get an extra power forward.
Get a big forward. That's literally it.
I need
a backup center. Yes, I'm with you.
You need both, but like, what backup center you gonna get?
And you mean starting center, right?
You get that big forward. That could be a small ball lineup.
That's true.
That could be your backup.
Hey, I'm telling you, Nas Reed ball in the Spurs, man. Hey, we here for it.
Y'all noticed that when Wemby got introduced, they said at forward from France. They didn't even his own announcers don't introduce him as a center. He don't want to be a center. I got news for y'all. Just because he's 7'5" doesn't mean he wants to play center. I don't think
he's gonna get punked being the forward.
Why? He's really more like in that dirt like role to me.
No, if you look at the fours in the NBA, like you look at the fours in the conference he has to go against.
I'm telling you, this guy is going to start as small forward. Y'all going to lose your minds next year. He deserves
small forward.
He's going to start as small forward next year. I guarantee you. Like one day gimmick. No, but for real, he should start at power forward. He should not be playing center. He's too slow.
That boy need to get in the fucking weight room and play some goddamn.
I'm not putting my 7 forward center
he's like
in a power forward.
Cam Boozer size center, like a 6'10", 6'9" center. For real.
He's a shooting guard.
Cam Boozer ain't a center either.
Cam Boozer might bully.
Well, I mean, like just his physical.
You got a KD build.
They don't need a 7-foot center next to him.
You just tall.
Yeah, but why not?
But I agree with you though, Frazier. Like they could technically get away with a 4, a guy that could play small ball center. So even like a Paul Reed, somebody like that, you know, where it's like I could play the 4 next to you or the 5, whatever. I could play next to you, but if you're not on the court, I can also fill in at the 5. They need somebody like
that doesn't kill him, bro. Like, every time Luke got on the floor, it was free, bro. It's free.
That's the problem. You seen they kept trying to experiment with it this season with putting Wemby at the 4. Like they kept trying to do it. It's just Luke ain't to that level where it makes sense for them to just keep doing it. But they were trying to do that a lot. I understand where Penn coming from. I kind of agree.
They need Trey Keldon Johnson. That's what I do know.
Y'all remember Ralph Sampson was a 7'4" power forward, right? And Hakeem played center. It's the same shit.
Yeah, but Hakeem different. That don't matter.
Yeah, but Wemby's not Hakeem in this situation. He's Ralph Sampson.
Yeah,
we do, but we do know we do realize like the Spurs lost in the NBA Finals, right? It's not like this team like
realistically you can only go
a whole bunch of shit they need to work. Like they have a good thing going.
You can only go up from here.
We was just responding to the super chat, and like you can say every team. Like, well, we just asked what should the Knicks do. Like every team can be improved. You can make tinkers and stuff like that. But if I'm the Spurs front office and I'm obviously trying to improve, I'm definitely looking to get another body on the front line and a body that can on any given night, whatever the case is, you can step in and we just don't fall.
They
off
should look at Aaron Gordon for him.
No, like yeah. I don't know about Aaron Gordon, but like there's a couple of big men in this draft coming up, Jaden Quintons and Adai Mara. If they could look at those two, maybe even potentially trading up, because the Spurs do have a first round pick.
Would you looking to get Khalil Ware at all?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to the Lakers.
I mean, that ain't exactly the type of center I'm trying to put.
Because I know the Heat are looking to they're looking to trade. They're going to trade Khalil Ware and Jaime Jaquez. They're both not staying in the same team.
I think you need more of a bruiser, or at least somebody like bigger. Like he's still kind of.
I mean, to the question of like what do you need on this team? You need movement shooters. You need movement shooters next to a dominant playmaker like Dylan Harper, and Steph Castle can slot into his role as a secondary playmaker next to Dylan Harper. I think you have a very big backcourt, and you can play with that backcourt. Now you need guys like my ideal offseason for real would be like getting a 7-foot bruising center to play on the inside, and then getting Trey Murphy to play on the wing. That to me would be like, and then slot Wemby in the middle of that, and then get rid of De'Aaron Fox, or convince De'Aaron Fox to be the most expensive 6-man in NBA history because he'd be pretty good at it. But I cannot start that guy next to Dylan Harper and Steph Castle, not completely crater my spacing, because all three of them, they need the basketball in their hands. I'm certainly not about to try to turn Steph Castle into Josh Hart. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to just turn him into an off-ball cut wing because, De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper need the basketball. And I certainly am not putting Dylan Harper on the bench next year. So, we saw it from a mile away last year that this shit does not fit. Now, the fact that it resulted in a finals run does not change the fact that it does not fit.
All right. Leandre McCoy sent through $5 and said, chill on an extra episode of the panel after Chill with Chill yesterday. Do y'all give him a break? Off days? Chill. Do you need representation?
Nah. Chill Chris Paul up here, bro. He don't take day offs. That's all that happens.
On top of that, Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, it's the NBA Finals. Like, come on. Hey, this episode was necessary today. We had to pop up, we had to pull up, we had to show out, and we had to. Well, some people had to celebrate, and other people like me gotta hate. So that's what we hear on this good Sunday.
But Ron, you don't want to cash out of that bet? I wasn't wrong. I was early. Something about that Spurs team against OKC in Game 5. I was just like, nah, they're not getting out of this series. The fact that I was wrong there doesn't matter. I was early, but still.
All right, y'all. The next super chat is from Red Hood. Red Hood said, keep hating Wemby, or keep hating. Wemby just shows how great he is. How great he is, y'all. Y'all only hate the great ones. Just wait till he gets reinforcements like LeBron and Jordan did.
Gotta play better.
Yo, what?
Become a better player. You stop being hated.
He has an actual better team now than they started off with. What are we doing?
So much better.
Could you imagine like Jordan before he got Pippen? Imagine like I can't think of a name right now. That's like a Dylan Harper-ish like level.
You think any Jordan or LeBron team can afford to be taken away from a game literally and then be in the game still? That's what we saw.
Different eras. I give them that different era.
All right, the next super chat is from Just 8 MMA. Just 8 said, Victor fan here. Tell me why this lineup doesn't work. Dylan Harper, Tyler Hero, Cass. Who's Cass?
Stephon Castle.
Castle. Stephon Castle, Julian Champagny, Victor Wembanyama. Let Dylan run the show. Tyler hit big shots when needed. So basically trade De'Aaron Fox.
Not good enough for that role.
De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle for Tyler Hero?
That makes a lot of sense.
They would get more back,
Castle too.
Well, I mean, Stephon Castle's not in this lineup.
Maybe he thinks Stephon Castle should come off the bench.
No, he is.
Yeah, is Cass is?
He's a small forward.
My bad.
Who was Cass?
That's Castle. I meant Vassell. My bad.
Yeah,
Vassell just comes off the bench then.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero's better than Devin Vassell. I like this because I like Fox in Miami.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I want him in Houston.
How do you feel they defense though? Because like Tyler Hero is a little bit of a cone kind of.
Any one of those Florida teams really, I want Fox in Miami or Orlando.
They'll be all right though, Jason. Just because like you have Wemby and then you have Harper, you have everybody else is a plus defender. So like they'll be able to.
He'll be the best shooter on that team though. As soon as he go over there, you know that.
Is he better than Champagny?
He'd be the best shooter on that team. But I'm be honest, that's the best shooter.
I think they need more shooters because that's the issue too. Like they just went 6 deep, and then you got like Harrison Barnes, like he's just not playable mentally. And then there's just not really enough shooting outside of Champagny and Vassell, and that's kind of just asking a lot on them.
I don't think they can get more shooters though without giving up some of that driving ability.
I think Carter's going to be a lot better next year.
I'm hoping. I love him. I hope.
He's going to
Mitch wants to play him so bad. You could see it too.
Yeah, for sure. Like his athletic potential, his positional versatility, defensive versatility, and he has a butter jump shot. Like it may not have gone in as much as it should have during this playoff run because confidence or first run around or whatever. But he's a good jump shooter. I've been watching him for a long time, so he's going to have a hell of an off season. Be working with some really great players, and then come back into training camp, second go around. And, hopefully carve out that 6-man role, 7th-man role. And between him and Devin Vassell, I think you got enough, right? And then Luke Cornett's on a pretty reasonable contract, right?
The Lakers looking to snag that. I do know that.
All right, I got another $5 super chat from Would You Look at This. Mark Harvey said, I told Benjamin Button, old young face ass, no game 6. Analyze that, DH. Champs.
Old young face?
He gonna talk about.
Oh, he called you Benjamin Button? That's crazy.
That shit crazy.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Is that
You see, he's saying that
that's the one that got younger instead of getting older.
No, I understand that, but that's the guy that was screaming at me in the members lab.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. Back then, I said it again. I don't even know where you sitting at.
And where you sitting? Do you know what you're looking down at?
Oh, you so
your
nasty,
feet,
bro.
apparently.
Shout out Mark Harvey. Appreciate you for tapping in. Tony B Moore 83 became a YouTube member. Shout out to Tony B Moore. Trent sent through a super chat and said the future is bright for them, but I like Fox. But he was egregious. Wemby was mid too, in my opinion. I didn't realize he was that cocky, and Castle skating by, and I don't know why.
I think Castle was decent for a lot of this.
The first 2 goals. I heard that before that tip dunk, I don't know if it was set up here, but that tip dunk was his first field goal that he made.
It was set.
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what happened. He kind of just he just resorted to every time he went up, he would just be on the ground. Every time he drove, he's on the ground. He's starting to do that Grifton stuff too. I don't know. I'm getting kind of over him.
Been doing that all season.
All right, shout out to Adam DeJesus 3435 became a YouTube member. Salute to you, Adam. Thanks for joining up. The next super chat is from Exclusive Excellence. Exclusive said, Fox is so motherfucking shit. I swear we stuck with that trash motherfucker because nobody would trade for his trash ass contract or his trash ass with that contract. I begged them to trade him in November.
Yep. I wouldn't call him untradeable, though. I wouldn't call him untradeable. There's plenty of players that would probably get traded for Fox. Just bad contracts. I'm just saying, I've never seen a player go to the finals and their value goes down. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
That was insane.
How much of his performance was his injury versus his actual skill? Because to me, he started looking like the burst was coming back more towards the end of this series, but I don't know.
I mean, again, he's a really good basketball player. He's but he's not a great shooter. Yeah. So if you take him off the ball and then without the speed, you put him on the ball, he can't create the advantages that he's creating. So it's he's kind of useless if he can't shoot and he can't burst. And the problem here is he ain't gonna get faster. He's getting slower as he ages. So that contract about to age like milk. And I've always said this with quick twitch guards who don't have good jump shots, they do not age well. Derrick Rose didn't age that great either.
Yeah. The thing about it though, he's still really fast, and there's going to be a team that comes and gets him that needs a point guard. Get him free Foxy. You know what I'm saying? Free Foxy so they can stop trying to play him as a shooting guard, and he can go back to playing his real game.
Yeah, but it's the same thing we saying with Ja Morant, right? There's
he's always been
degrees. Well, I don't think he's been better than Ja Morant. Early in his career, I thought Ja Morant was way better than him. But as this year progressed, yes, he was better than Ja Morant because Ja Morant was shooting single digits.
This year was the year that he was better than Ja Morant. He's always been
better than Ja for.
We have that's 2 years.
That's a difference of opinion.
23,
that's a difference of opinion. You think Ja Morant's better? I think Fox is better. I think Fox has always been better.
Is it close?
I mean, it used to be close, but I think there's been separation. But either way, though, I always have a problem with that. I feel like players should be able to adapt better to what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't able to do that this year, so he's not as versatile as you would need him. I think he has one way of playing, and that's simple. He just hasn't at all this season been playing his game, and it showed. You can only play one way, or maybe not just one way, but not the way that they wanted him to play, which is an issue clearly. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure whatever team he goes to is going to want him to come and play the point guard and have the ball in his hands. So,
Well, he has to have the ball in his hands because he's not a great shooter. That's the whole point.
I really want him in Houston.
And I think players who are, and this is where the separation is with Jalen Brunson, right? He can play off the ball. And me personally, at this point in the NBA, with where the NBA has gone, I don't want to invest in a player who can't play off the ball. It's very difficult for me to take that type of player and try to win a championship with a player who can only function in one role. You know what I mean? So like you can only play one position. To me, you're landlocked to point guard. And then on top of that, you can only play one style, one role. That it's too narrow. And when your role definition is so narrow, I feel like the other team can always take you out of a game, take you out of a series.
Hey man, let point guards be point guards, man. Make the point guard position great again. You know what I'm saying? Stop having shooting guards play point guard and all that. Let's get some point guards. But
that's what makes Kyrie great. What makes Kyrie great is he can play off of another ball dominant superstar, right? But he can also be the ball dominant superstar.
Kyrie's great because he's just simply great. All I'm saying is let's make the point guard position great again and stop trying to force shooting guards to be point guards.
I will remind you that the Dallas Mavericks refused to sign a mid-level exception contract with Jalen Brunson.
Idiots.
Yeah. So
yeah. I thought that was dumb.
And traded Porzingis too.
Yep.
Idiots. But all right, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Z. Mr. Z joined up and became a YouTube member. Void Century sent through $5 and said, Cowboy Bob, respectfully, shut your ass up. Talk about how good your team is and don't say stupid shit like calling Harper a bum. It must be all them goddamn cigarettes fucking your brain up, nigga.
He was yapping.
I don't agree with Cowboy with
he was yapping, bro.
We were watching two different games, but hey,
yeah,
Harper was showing me
what he was talking about.
Harper was showing me something.
Yeah, bro, he is elite, bro.
All right, Adam De Jesus. Not only did he become a member, but he just sent through a super chat and said, just tuned in on my smoke break. Just spitballing, but what about a De'Aaron Fox for Jalen Green swap? I think Green would fit off the bench perfectly. I don't know about the money.
Jalen Green makes half the money that De'Aaron Fox makes. De'Aaron Fox is the highest paid player in this series. So, yeah, unfortunately, you can't make it. It really is. You can't make the money work. You would have to trade for like Andrew Wiggins plus Tyler Hero or Devin Booker. Like those are the levels of contracts you're talking about.
Get him to Miami fast.
All right, Jordan 5094 became a YouTube member. Shout out to Jordan 50. Appreciate you for joining up. Also too, y'all, I know it's Sunday. We more than likely will not be having a members only stream tonight. Unfortunately, we won't be able to pull it off. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. In the meantime, though, we still got more super chats. Brian Cook sent through $5 and said the only thing LeBron did and still does is flop. That never changed.
Watch your mouth, yo. Stop talking on my king like that.
Absolutely.
Good old flop.
Ever done. And that's all he's ever done in his career is be a flopper.
All right. Never played
Tony B. Moore. What's up, MTL? Say that again.
Oh, no, I was just saying he never played basketball before. You can keep going.
Tony B. Moore joined up and became a YouTube member and just sent through $4.99 and said, this a legendary team. Low-key, you got father-son winning, and their core came up together in college.
It's winners, man. They're winners.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about Brown and Brownie. You don't talk about Jalen and Rick. That's
because Rick ain't got his old ass on the court. Brown and Brownie hooping together. That's a completely different thing.
Shout out Rick though, man. I be forgetting that he's on the coaching staff sometimes until they put him on camera. I'd be like, bro, this is fucking crazy. But like, you got to just imagine how Rick feels. First off, Nick played for the New York Knicks. He's from that area. I don't know if he is a New York Knicks fan, but like he's from that area. Like, so I'm a Seattle Sonics fan, obviously, but I like the Blazers because they're the closest team. So I will root for them occasionally. I'll pull up the Blazer games and stuff like that. So even if you're not a fan of that team, they're still a local team. You played for that local team. Now you're coaching that team, and you're not only is your son on the team, your son's the best player on the team. Not only is he the best player on the team, he be going crazy. Like just imagine how he was feeling watching his son put 45 on Victor Wembanyama, Steph Castle, in the Spurs last night. Like that had to be like It's no better feeling than that.
That's crazy, bro. Like it's when you see him like on the podium or like the stage after, they all hugging and shit. Like that was super dope. Like that has to be an amazing feeling.
I'm Rick Russell. I'm retiring after this year. I did everything I possibly could want to do in life.
That's crazy. Last night after the game, I was like, bro, if I'm James Dolan, I'm selling this team now. Like, yeah, shit. Let me get up out of here. Take this. I'm
sell high. Buy low, sell high.
Sell the shit out of this team for sure. Yeah.
Sorry Key sent through a members chat and said, congrats, NY, ... But it's draft season. My Wizards coming for that chain. Trey still better. Dub Ron. Dub Mars.
Trey better than what? Better than who?
He just better. Don't worry about who. You focusing on the wrong thing. He just better.
Yeah, he better. Right.
Hey, for real though, I can't wait to start talking about the draft. So we'll probably get into the draft like late in the second half of this week. So probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday for sure. We'll start getting into the draft. I can't wait to not only cover the draft, but the Wizards are in a good ass position right now. No matter how you slice it, no matter what direction they go, no matter what they decide to do with AD, no matter what they decide to do with some of their young pieces, they are in a good position right now. But we'll get into that later, though, y'all.
This super chat right here that Masinko just sent through is hilarious because did y'all see after? Sure. Okay. Masinko G says, as a lefty, Brunson is our president of the Lefties Club. We disown Harden. We will trade him to y'all righties for a future second. Technically, we have Bron. I thought this was funny because after the game, it was Kendrick Perkins, and I couldn't hear it. I was at there was a bunch of TVs on and stuff. They didn't have the sound on that one. And the bottom read that Jalen Brunson has scored the most points of any left-hand player in any NBA Finals, and I was just like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, I just thought that shit was like so. I don't care what hand he shot the ball with. Like, I don't know. Maybe that shit ain't a big deal to y'all, but I trip off that type of shit. Like, so what?
Shout out JB, man, the best lefty ever.
Y'all don't think being a left-handed player is an advantage in basketball?
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
It is. But okay.
I've heard it before, and I heard people say it makes you, because you're now mirrored. People are used to playing righties and stuff like that. To me, it don't make no difference. I do think that lefties shoot better than righties, and that's just a theory of mine. So if that's where you're going, and if that theory is true, then okay, yeah, they have an advantage because they shoot better. But I don't think that you have an advantage being a lefty.
I'm trying to figure and people say how is it an advantage? Penn, how is it an advantage to be left-handed besides instead of right-handed? Please enlighten us.
Defensively, I think it's being a lefty shot blocker provides advantages. Because you literally.
But even if you're right-handed, you can block that. I can still block your shot with my left hand.
My dominant hand is going up against your dominant hand. When it, like, I understand what you're saying, but if I want to strip, okay, so there's a certain amount of like strength coordination that you have with each limb, left foot, right hand, left hand, right? Yeah, so if I'm guarding you, let's just say I'm guarding you, you're right-handed, and the majority of people in this world are right-handed. I think somewhere close to like 90% of people, so 90% of basketball players probably right-handed. I don't know about the exact numbers. So let's just say I'm guarding you, and you dribbling with your right hand, and you right-hand dominant. So when you get stressed, you're probably going to go back to your right hand. Now you are going towards my dominant hand. I don't have to reach across my body so it's a disadvantage, right? And on the other hand, like, it's the same thing for me, right? Like offensively, it's like the rhythm of a lefty. It's the same thing. It's not just basketball. It's fighting too, southpaws, right? They're just tricky because you're not used to it.
That's cool, I guess. That's cool. Because it's like, if you really like, what I'm saying, people that, when you're playing basketball, you should be able to go both ways and jump off both feet and, do all that type of stuff. Jump off your left foot, jump off your right foot, lay it up with your left, dribble both hands, So I don't know.
If you took 1,000 contested layups, I'm guaranteeing you'd be probably a lot more efficient with your dominant hand than your less dominant hand, which makes sense, right?
Actually, it's not.
So you would be more efficient with your left hand?
That's what my track record shows. But it doesn't really matter, Pin. I was just curious to know why.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
There's been times, Pin, like when I a long time ago, obviously, back when I was still kind of good at basketball, it would tend to be like, send him right. I'm like, yeah, send me right. Yeah, watch this. But that's it's not a big deal. I was just curious to know what y'all thought and like why you thought that. I don't know either way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've always been curious about that because I've heard people say that before. Like it's an advantage to be left-handed, and I never understood it. But whatever.
Yo,
I don't know.
To this $2 super chat on the screen, is it any way to possibly bring Kawhi back? I'm assuming Kawhi and De'Aaron Fox's contracts line up. Maybe
that bridge is burned. There's no way.
Maybe you send De'Aaron to the Clippers. You attach some draft capital, maybe a young player. Hey, Carter Bryant, maybe you might have to bounce.
They got DG.
You give him a couple picks, Carter Bryant. Well, no. For the Clippers, it wouldn't be about De'Aaron Fox. It would be more so about the picks.
Carter Bryant,
and some Carter Bryant, the picks, and maybe throw another player in there too. Shit, maybe Devin Vassell. Get up out of here too. They might do that.
I mean, that would be a homecoming for Carter. He's from LA. He's from California, not from LA. He's from California, so it'd be cool.
Send his ass to the Lakers.
He'd be great. He'd be great on the Lakers.
Start for us.
Plus his dad coached Kawhi, so
for them.
Who is No. See, we got your ass. You fake ass Knicks fans, man. Y'all want to press me?
I am not a fake Knicks fan.
You know what? It's your day. My bad, Jonathan. It's your day.
The minute LeBron James retires, I'm done with them. I'm cutting ties. I'm good. I go wherever LeBron goes.
That's so fake, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
Why is your voice getting higher and higher and higher?
Relax, man.
Man. Hey, the more and more you spend time around people, the more and more you start to learn about them.
But don't piss me off, bro.
All right. Like I said, it's your day, so I'm gonna be cool.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
I ain't even called you by your infamous name today because it's your day today. But it's Chris Jones said, call him 1A. That's my GOAT.
They better ask her about that too.
That nigga for sure 1A today.
Becky, if I catch your ass outside,
he is for sure 1A today, boy.
You know what? You know what, Becky? You better be happy they ain't sweep. No way. Game 4 was what? On Wednesday, right? Yeah, Game 4 was Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. Game 4 was on Wednesday.
No, it wasn't Wednesday. Right? Game 4 was Friday. Game 3 was
Friday. You're right. Okay, never mind. Because remember I seen Becky on Thursday. I was kind of close to that Aces bench. I'd have let Becky have it. If the Knicks,
I know this is off topic. But Olivia Miles is like that.
She needs to stay in her goddamn place. She needs to stay in her place.
You gotta do this. This is. Oh, you know what you're doing right now? You're doing the Swiper Jokic thing when Swiper feels threatened by somebody about Jokic. That's what you're doing right now.
No, wrong. I'm not. That's because I didn't do that because she, because there was the quote. There was the thing when she was talking about. She basically wanted with Chelsea, like in the one-on-one thing, all of that. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I like Olivia. I like Olivia Miles. I think Olivia is great. I'm just saying.
What's the one with Chelsea?
Absolutely. But hey, California over everybody. That's Stockton's finest right there.
Are you saying she wants it with Chelsea, but she don't want
it with
Chelsea?
Asia too? I'm sorry.
Hey, Ron, get this nigga up out of here. He went too far. Shout out to Olivia. Olivia is dope, bro. I trip off Olivia. All I'm saying is, what you doing, bro? You following your nails?
Oh, my bad. I'm at work. My bad. I'm at work. I'm scraping. I gotta scrape the window.
Oh, okay. Well, mute up.
Damn, the Knicks fans. So you celebrating the Knicks and having to clean up the celebration, and I'm not making fun of you. I gotta go to work right after this. I gotta, I'm in debt.
He probably cleaning up after himself, Ryan. He did that shit himself.
Hey, y'all know what's crazy? I'm in so much debt right now due to the San Antonio Spurs, and the New York Knicks on both sides, betting against the Knicks from round one, and also, betting that the San Antonio Spurs will win, I had to pick up a side job. So if y'all see me at your local grocery store, stocking aisles and stuff like that, I don't know you.
I do not.
Ron don't know you. This ain't Ron. When I'm in this uniform, this ain't Ron.
If you see Ron in Seattle at one of them QFCs stacking cans, slap him in the back of his hook. Slap him in his hook. Hey. Move shit around. Take stuff out the candy aisle and put it in the dog food aisle. Yep. Take stuff out the pharmacy aisle, put it in the cereal box aisle. Move shit around. Make his job hard as shit. And slap him in the back of that hook until he pay me my money.
I don't got no problem getting fired. All right.
Hey, no, but just to wrap that up though, Olivia Miles is super dope. But you know what I'm saying? Stay in your young ass place, man. That is the point guard.
Olivia better.
Sure, buddy.
Yo, Drago, what's good? What's good?
Yo, what up? What up? I had to check in real quick. I'm at the train station right now. Just had to tap in. Congratulations to all the Knicks guys. I was wrong. I just wanted to say one thing because you're almost a little too much negative on the Spurs. I just wanted positive on the Knicks. I would say Jalen Brunson, you proved all the haters, including me, wrong. You are the first 6'1" guy who made All-NBA and won Finals MVP in the same year. So shout out to you. Shout out to Cat for really applying himself on defense, which made them a championship caliber team this year compared to last year. Shout out to Mike Brown for coaching and showing that the right choice was to fire Thibodeau and hire him. That turned out to be the right choice. Like, he was worth it. So he made a huge difference. Shout out to OG. Like, OG has showed a different level as a player. And shout out to the Knicks front office for making great moves. And the final thing is shout out to Jalen Brunson for taking less money in his extension because that's what allowed them to be here right now. So I just wanted to say that.
Yo, Drago.
Tap in. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Dylan Harper?
I think Dylan Harper is the best player ever, and I love him more than my own mom.
Yo, what?
you know I'm Dylan FC all the way. Insane. You know I'm Dylan FC all the way. But I think Cowboy Bob think he's the worst player ever, and he also talks about him like we talk about him like he's a top 10 player in the league, and no one said that. All we're saying is right now he's probably like a top 30-ish players. I challenge anyone to name 30 players better than Dylan Harper right now in the NBA, considering what he just did in the playoffs.
You, Ux.
I'm not.
But what I will say is like because he's obviously better than like Şengün, Sabonis, Amen, like these guys. Like, is it not very clear that like this year he's way better than these playoffs that they played this year? I'm sorry.
He's better than Paolo, Franz.
Paolo might be a
better than Franz. He's not better than Paolo.
You're out of your fucking mind. He's better than Denny. I get it.
Wait. Keep Denny about this shit. Denny
did what he had. I think he's like a lower end top 30 player next year. I wouldn't be shocked if he makes All NBA next year, but we'll see what he does next year. I do love.
I bet you he's better than Jaylen Brown too, y'all.
No, I don't think he's better than Jaylen Brown. I just think like top 30. I think if we name 30, it's gonna get hard at the end.
Pin your nutcase.
But hey, what we'll do is at the end of the show, we'll name 30 players, and if someone names 30 players I agree on, I'll be okay, not top 30 yet, but maybe we'll see that later. All right, guys. I just wanted to tap in and say all that. I'm at the train station. People looking weird at me. Have a good one, guys. We also had a game today and we won, so shout out to us.
That's what's up, bro. Congratulations.
Have a good one, guys.
All right,
you're a top 30 player too.
We'll catch you soon.
Well, he's not going to be All NBA next year, and he's not top 30 either. But shout out to him. That kid is his daddy's son.
Bro,
You know how many times, like Che, you know how many times I sent to the group chat this year, this playoff run, like that boy is his daddy's son. Like every time I see this kid, he gets to chop it. Like the kid is amazing. He's not better than Jamal Murray. 2K God, please don't do that.
I don't even want to talk about because sometimes this drowns and clouds our conversations when we get to specifically talk about a player because we get to comparing them, and that's just the nature of basketball. That's just the nature of sports. When a guy is good or when a guy is bad or whatever the situation is, you want to compare him to the next person. Obviously, he's on a team with 3 phenomenal guards: De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, and himself. So, like, we're going to compare and contrast them. Who should play? Who should have the ball? Who should do this? But even outside of that, what Ox just said, this is something that I love players that regardless of the situation you put them in, no matter what, if Dylan Harper's playing center, if Dylan Harper's playing a 6-man, if Dylan Harper's playing 35 minutes, if Dylan Harper just has to guard the best player on the other team, regardless of the scenario, regardless of who they're playing against, when you drop a player in any situation and they get busy, those are the players that I love the most. Adaptability, where they're just versatile and they can fit into any type of role and get off. That's what Dylan Harper, I get that type of vibe from him. You can put him on any team in the league. You can put him in any role, any situation, starter, first option, fifth option. Either way it goes, off ball, on ball, he's going to get busy. That's why I like Dylan Harper.
Yep. And in his prime, he'll probably be able to guard like 3 to 4 positions, which is also very
3 to 4 positions right now. I think
is he better than Austin Reeves? I'm sorry, Ron.
His defense is better than I thought, to be honest.
Yes, he is better than Austin Reeves.
I think so. I really think so.
It's close.
He's better than Derek White.
He will be. So
okay, no, yeah, I agree with that. He will be. He is better than Derek White.
Well, I think y'all hype Derek White anyway, but better than Austin Reeves. I think you're smoking dope.
He plays right better defense than just. I think the offense, you could potentially say Austin Reeves is better on offense. He's a better shot maker. He's probably a better passer. Well, he is a better passer, better shot maker, better creator off the pick and roll. Cool. But what puts Dylan Harper on that level is his defense. Austin Reeves isn't even close on defense. For me, it's the athlete that he is. It's the defense, and on top of that, he gets downhill better than Austin Reeves does.
I think he's smarter than. I think he's like one of the smartest players like that I've seen as a rookie. Like he really is up there. Like his basketball IQ is insane, bro. Like
is this going to be one of those Fred VanVleet, Akeem Olajuwon takes?
Yeah, he better than Fred VanVleet too. There you go. Like no man, I'm just saying like there's like a coordination to his movements that I'm just like. My mind dances on like what could this be in a few years once he gets reps, right? You saying he's a good defender right now. You know what? You know what? Rookies are almost never good defenders. Rookies suck as defenders because you haven't been through it. You haven't learned the tips and tricks of the NBA game. You haven't gone up against these guys. You're gonna have a better chance against Jalen Brunson the 12th time you play him than the second time, third time, fourth time you play him. So it's just like his ability to just kind of grow this season was very impressive.
I was looking over Con Knipple too, right?
Yeah, of course.
And of course.
He better than Con.
I think he's going to be a better player than Cooper Flag. But I mean, like, shit, they could both be all NBA
right now, though.
They could both be all NBA.
Cooper Flag? It's not a valid combo.
That's a valid combo.
I mean, Cooper's awesome. Cooper had a great. I'm sorry, Ron,
because you told me to stop comparing, and I got us back on it.
But that's once again, but that's a good comparison, though. That's a good.
Cooper Flag is a good comparison.
I'm saying that's a good conversation to have. And my thing is, and I keep going back to this. What does Dylan Harper look like on the Brooklyn Nets, where he gets to play 40 minutes a night? Dylan Harper has a 50-piece this year. Just like
that's what I was gonna say.
He has a 50-piece. He probably averages 23 points, 24. Like if Dylan Harper got to shoot 20 shots a night,
like his craft and finishing and manipulation, his footwork, like
he only shot.
If the Spurs, so what you just did, let me do that. If the Spurs had Cooper Flag and Dylan Harper, they would have the Larry O'Brien.
Maybe, and you might be right.
They would have the Larry O'Brien right
but here's also the thing though too. Cooper Flag would fit on this team better than Dylan Harper does, just simply because of their roster construction. Now De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle, you guys are the lead guards, but now Cooper Flag slotted in as that 3 or 4.
Like that big power forward.
Him being that 4, that would change up everything. But with that being said though, I do just want to say this, Frazier. Dylan Harper averaged 18 in the finals, shooting 50% from the field. Well, Penn gave the true shooting. It was 61 true shooting? He only shot 14 shots a game in the finals. In these 5 games, it averaged 18. So if he shot 4 more shots, what would he average? And granted, I know he's playing with good spacing. He's playing with Victor. He's playing with, a championship level team. So it would be a little harder playing with the Nets. But once again, he would have the freedom to he would have the green light to just do whatever he wanted to do. There would be some games where he just would go 14 for 21 and will finish with 40 points. So,
I just think it's so insane when you think about a guard who shot 60.9% from 2. Like, how? Guards are not supposed to do that. Like, his finishing is already putting him in some very he's really not.
6'6".
Hey, that one play was nasty when he had Landry on the baseline and he just got athletic and reached across with a little under reverse layup.
Yeah,
that was cold.
Yeah, like he's so physical and he's so strong as a rookie. Like, you just think like he's gonna get stronger, he's gonna get more coordinated. Everyone does. Like, almost every athlete is gonna get more stronger and more coordinated from 19 to 25. So it's just like, because he already showed so much progress as a jump shooter, and I already see how tight his handle is and how manipulative he is. Like, the sky is literally the limit. He is so much better than Cade was as a rookie. He's better than Scotty Barnes was as a rookie. He's better than a lot of people.
You also got to factor in too, like, just think about the confidence level mentally for Dylan Harper. It's like, I just went toe-to-toe with SGA. I just went head-to-head with Jalen Brunson. Like, yeah, they are better than me right now, and they outplayed me. Yes. But I'm saying, like, I faced you.
Yeah.
You lumped me up, but I gave you a few too. So when I go play against LaMelo Ball, and when I go play against Scoot Henderson, and when I go play against whatever other point guard, it's like, nigga, I just duked it out with SGA and Jalen Brunson. Like, I'm not worried about y'all. So, like, just to quote Chill, on a regular Tuesday in the NBA, I have so much confidence just because I just did it at the highest level. I'm not really concerned about you guys.
Yeah,
Rod, how crazy would it be in 4 years?
The thing is like what Chill said a minute ago. It's like, yeah, but these dudes had to be the starting point guard with all the pressure on them. The defense scheming against them. All of this. As opposed to what Dylan Harper got to do this year. I'm not
comparing Dylan to Jalen Brunson or SGA. I'm talking about when Dylan has
I'm talking about Cade. You just brought up.
I'm not comparing him to Cade either. I'm only talking about Dylan Harper.
If Cade got to come off the bench and play with Victor Wembanyama, and
that's
a way different thing.
Cade wasn't this level of shooter as a rookie, so that's the difference.
It'd be a way different thing. It would be way different.
But
you're pretending, Pin, like the role doesn't matter, and
the role is the biggest factor.
The role clearly does matter, but I'm also looking at spacing. I don't think Dylan Harper is operating with optimal spacing. If I put him in Boston with their spacing, bro, that's next level.
He's coming off the wing with Landry Shamet closing out on him. That's optimal spacing.
But
my thing with the role is like
because he gave it to everybody. It wasn't just Landry Shamet who got buckets. He gave it to everybody. OG got a couple of them. Mikal got some of them. Brunson obviously got some of them. Cat got did in a couple times. Like, he gave it to all of them.
Bro, no, okay. Just one thing. I'm on the outside with this. I hate that we do this thing in basketball discourse, but like every time a team makes it to the finals, we act like every player that's on that team is like the best player we ever seen in our life. I don't know why we do this every year. Like, hey, listen, Dylan is really good. Dylan made me come around. I wasn't that high on him like the first half of the season. I don't know. He showed me something, so I'm with y'all with like how good he is. My thing is though, we do this thing in basketball discourse where we act like because somebody cooked in a specific part of the season, we can just overlook how their whole game is, how they've been any other time we watch them play, how we watch them in other series, things like that. We watched the final series. I'm hearing people tell me that Jalen Brunson is now the best player in the league. I'm watching y'all talking about we had people come up here talking about Dylan Harper is a top 30 player in the league. Now, I don't know why we got to do this every time somebody gets somewhere great. We're talking about De'Aaron Fox, the worst basketball player ever now. I don't get how we get to these takes off of one series. And I'm not saying Dylan Harper's didn't come off one series, but like we do this too much. It like roles do matter, Brian. I'm like, to be honest with you, he played on the Nets. He would be probably considered the first option. Him first option hoops compared to 6-man hoops ain't the same thing.
He's a 6-man though is the thing. Like, he's not a 6-man right now. He's better than the sixth man in my opinion. So like you
that
can't
literally
look at
is the
him.
sixth, but he's literally is the sixth man.
But he's better than multiple players who start ahead of him.
Yeah,
so
that's
this is
what
like
that's
calling
what I'm saying.
it's
Yeah,
disingenuous.
he's a starting
It's
point guard.
yes.
Who was he?
Oh
Who
my
was
God,
he?
at least
Who was he?
start
Oh,
on
Champagny. Yeah,
every
he's
team.
better than
I'm not
Champagny.
saying he
Yeah, he's
couldn't
better
be.
than Champagny. You're right.
He's better than Devin Vassell. He's better than Steph Castle. What are we doing? And he's definitely better than De'Aaron Fox. What are we doing? Honestly,
I'm not going that far.
you want to know something
going
in the spirit of intellectual curiosity.
You're right, MTL. Just one
in 4 years,
one playoff run does
4
all
years,
of this.
I didn't say that.
In 4 years, you might be having a conversation if he is actually the best player in San Antonio.
I'm not going that far.
After what you've been saying about
I'm not going that far.
Hold on. First of all,
I got chores to do, man. I got a to-do list. I got to knock out.
Did I ever dive off the deep end and say Victor Wembanyama is the best player in the world? No, I told y'all to hold your damn horses.
You basically said Victor Wembanyama was like Zeus, or one of those
I told you he was the best
gods.
player in the series, and I stand on that. But I never said he was the best player in the league. I've never said that. I think Jokic is better than him. I think SGA is better than him, and he's going to get
Dylan Harper
there.
will be in a couple months.
No, I said in 4 years, don't be surprised if you having questions about who the best player in San Antonio is. I'm saying his ceiling is that high. His ceiling is legitimately MVP level player. And I'm sorry, if he was on any other team other than San Antonio, you'd be having that conversation right now. Oh, will he be an MVP one day? We having the conversation with Cade right now. Will he be an MVP one day? So what is it like? People, I've seen people compare Dylan Harper to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's way better than him as a rookie, like way better than him. So unless you expected him to just fall off a cliff and he ain't going to develop and he ain't going to progress as a shooter and he's not going to get stronger, he's not going to get bigger. Like when people show you who they are, believe them. My God, if this guy was in the LA Clippers right now in place of Darius Garland, you'd be talking about him like a future MVP. But because he plays on, the same team as 7'5" Alien, we talking about him as a sidekick and a sixth man.
Why would we do that?
Shit.
Because he plays for a different team. Why would we do that?
I don't do that either. I don't agree.
Because obviously, like when you play on the same team as another young player, like and especially a young superstar like Victor Wembanyama, you're gonna get overshadowed a little bit. The shadow is large. You know how long a fucking shadow is when a guy's 7'5"? Fuck.
But that
it depends on where the sun is at the time. How long the shadow is.
And that's not really even necessarily my point. It's not that Dylan Harper isn't good. He doesn't show like all these. I agree with you with what his potential is showing. My thing is when you talk about being in different roles, you say any other team. I personally disagree. When you say any other team, that means that he's in a different role. He gets to play on a team where when let's say somebody blows past him, he got a 7'5" guy standing by the rim at all times, ready to block any shot. Them, like even when y'all talk about them defensively, it's a lot easier to play defense when you have backline help. Where you like, who cares if I get beat? Because there's a guy I know he's at the rim. Like you see how they play Victor, he's always at the rim. When he's not,
with that.
He
definitely like Wemby, obviously one man's own. He's helping every single perimeter player look a lot better than they really are. But offensively, I'm sorry, he's not helping Dylan Harper that much. Like he can space, but he's not as respected as a jump shooter. He can screen, but he's not a dominant screen setter. You get Dylan Harper, a great screen setter, like Ivica Zubac.
Okay.
And because Zubac can also be a lob target. He could also be like a post threat, right? You get him that type of screen partner, this guy is unstoppable. That weave downhill, who the fuck is stopping this guy? Like I'm telling you right now, I'm watching enough basketball throughout my life to tell you this guy in the right situation, 25 point per game scorer yesterday.
I think that's easy too.
Easily.
Like in the finals, if he would have got 4 more shots, and actually, as a matter of fact, if he would have got the same time of possession that De'Aaron Fox got, if they would have swapped roles, he probably would have averaged 25 in the finals. Like Dylan Harper, I'm gonna just because we do got to move on. I got to get up out of here, but we're just gonna leave it at this, and I think we all can agree on this, regardless of where you have him ranked in the league, and regardless of if you think he's better than this player or not, regardless of whether you're higher or lower on Dylan Harper. I think we all can agree that at 20 years old and for a rookie, Dylan Harper is a special talent. I think we can all just settle on that. Yep. Everything outside of that, we can debate whatever, but we all can agree that he is a special talent. The next super chat I got is from Masinko. Before I read this, everybody that's watching right now, we just gave you guys a Sunday special after the NBA Finals. Congrats to the Knicks once again. Spurs, maybe you guys will be back again next year, but shout out to Spurs Nation. Everybody, regardless, you're all a basketball fan, and that's why you're tuning into the show right now. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Please become a member. This helps us to continue to give you guys good content, to continue to talk about your favorite NBA players, favorite NBA teams, or hate on your favorite NBA players and teams. However, we need you guys' support. Lock in, PC community. Continue to help us move this thing forward. Masenko just sent through a super chat and said, I'm a lefty who finishes better with the right hand pin. I love when people try to send me right.
That's dope. It's good to be ambidextrous, or at least to work on it.
All right, Majin Kess, YT, sent through a members chat and said, payback for throwing Brunson career high ball.
Oh, he did do that.
That's funny.
Damn. Drago FC, we seen him earlier, but he tapped in with a members chat and said Jalen Brunson is now the second finals MVP, 6'3" and under, who also made All-NBA that year, joining Steph in rare company of short all-time NBA guards to lead a team to an NBA championship. Shout out to the doubters, me and Becky included.
Yeah, it's the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
The majority of players who've won Finals MVP have been north of 6'6", and I don't expect that trend to change anytime soon.
Yeah, Brunson a bad man. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
That's my captain.
Alberto J. Rivera sent through a members chat and said, shout out to Jose Alvarado, New York City kid living the dream.
For sure.
I hope we bring him back. I don't know if he's a free agent now.
To go from the Pelicans to a championship, that's dope, man. That's blessed life. But you know, it really couldn't happen to a better person. He's a really good dude. I've heard a lot of good stuff about him.
I'm a big Jose fan. I've always liked Jose. I've always thought he's a hooper. I've always thought he gets busy when he plays. I always love the energy that he brings. Shout out to Jose. Oh, man. Bro, I got to go to church, man. I thought you had church.
I'm back. What's up? With my money.
I gotta go. The service starts.
I put a little extra. I put a little extra in the offering bin today because I knew I was getting it back.
You shouldn't have did that. Hey, but God gonna appreciate you.
Hey, where my money at, Ron? Where my money at? Where my money?
I gotta wait till I get my next paycheck. I just started a new job to have to pay off all my debts and stuff like that. You know, so
man.
But we'll talk though. I'll connect with you and maybe we can come up with a payment plan or something like that. You know, I don't know.
Payment plan is insane.
What's insane about a payment plan?
Why are you making bets when you ain't even got the money, bro?
Hey, as a matter of fact, hey, Frazier, let me hold a little something and I'll pay off my debts and then me and you we can.
Oh hell no.
All right, never mind then. Willie Bobcat sent through a members chat and said Harper is better than Luka. I've seen enough. Just messing around. Congrats to the Knicks fans. Y'all waited long enough for this.
Y'all been up here glazing Harper's shit on Fox?
No comment.
Yep. Somebody say he's top 30.
Fox hasn't got shitted on enough or even that much this episode. We haven't really lit it.
He got a pass for.
Oh, but no. Tomorrow will happen. Monday will happen.
Oh, yeah,
Tuesday will happen. This offseason is just getting
that
started.
lashing about to be crazy, boy.
Yeah, for real.
Jalen Brunson has an NBA championship, NBA Finals MVP. Two things Steve Nash can't say.
Hey, those conversations are over. I don't want to hear nothing about that. That is long gone. After what he did last night, what's Shannon Sharp do?
Mars sound tremendous right now.
Duffy Ye said, Bob, get off the stage. He talking about Cowboy Bob and Big Ox Bob. Any Bob.
Shout out to Knicks Nation, man. Happy for y'all, bro.
Facts. Z-Drav0001 became a YouTube member. Shout out to Z-Drav. Appreciate you for joining up. We got 2 more members only chats. Mello Williams said, get Fox out of there.
I'm ready for Fox to leave too.
Man. And go to Houston?
Houston.
Go back home?
Yep. Y'all want a real veteran point guard? Y'all come get Fred VanVleet, bum ass. We'll give you Tyrese and throw it in there too. Something else. Give us Fox. We'll give Fox, KD.
Y'all remember what Fox did last time he was in the playoffs? He averaged 27 points per game.
I know.
All that shit.
Long gone. I don't know who that guy was.
That was 3 years ago. 22-23 was 3 years ago. Light the beam 3 years ago. And that's what I'm saying. When that twitch goes, his game goes. I don't like just generally speaking, I'm not a fan of small point guards. Just not a fan. But the quick twitch small point guard who can't shoot, worst archetype in the league to pay.
He's not small though.
He is small.
He's not small.
How tall is he?
It's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
He's not 6'4". Fuck out of here. He's not 6'4". He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Like
so
6'4".
So 6'2", 6'3" is small in the modern NBA. When a lot of point guards are 6'6", when teams are basically they're playing Luka at point, they're playing Shea at point. Yeah, he is undersized.
He's not undersized. You're just wrong.
He's what?
It's like average. Let's say it's more like average.
Okay, cool. Like I mean, in draft circles, we talk about guys who are like sub 6'3" as undersized.
He's general. Not sub 6'3".
But okay, well he is 6'3". Literally, Basketball Reference lists him at 6'3". You want to say he's 6'4"? Cool. He don't look 6'4" to me.
Didn't he say 6'3", 6'4"?
All right, fellas, I do got to get up out of here, so I'm gonna read this last super chat, and then we gonna go ahead and make it do what it do. DSG Piccolo sent through a members chat and said Giannis to the C's means Jaylen Brown to PDX. I'm hearing Jaylen Brown to potentially. I'm hearing that's one of the teams. I'm also hearing Atlanta. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things I'm hearing. Atlanta.
It don't matter. It's still Knicks in 6.
All right, fellas. Well, it's been fun. Real talk, you popped in a little late, but we'll catch up with you tomorrow. I can't wait to see how you feel about these finals, about Jalen Brunson, about Wemby, about all of that good stuff. Either way it goes, y'all. Be responsible. Learn from me. Don't make bets that you can't pay or won't pay. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. We out of here.
What?
All right.
A shameful young man.